They'll do it.
Now, Jolly!
What?
Not here, too!
What?
Welcome to D&D Session 12, everybody.
Is that Kirby with legs?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, it is.
Jolly draws it all the time!
Yes, I do.
Kirby locked up for Tumblr crimes.
Oh
So,
my God.
where we last left off. Our group of intrepid adventurers had
Connor.
gone about what?
You got the name. Whole
I don't know what you're talking about.
What country are we in? It is a mystery.
We're in Lucretia!
Nope. Still not true. So, where we last left off, our group of intrepid adventurers had finished up doing a few projects that they had. Caleron, the half-elf cleric rogue, had just picked up a list of items to retrieve from one Asajio Dene, along with a blade for the new switchblade he has, which he then passed off to his twin sister, Feldea. The team then had a unique conversation in the bar, if I remember correctly, because I think you guys got a little weird for a bit, like always.
We would know.
We always do.
And then they were introduced to their new teammates. One Fearbold Paladin Barbarian by the name of, I need to look at your name, Galieth, and a young lady wearing a baker's uniform carrying a large spoon by the name of Madeline. And where we had left off, you guys had just been informed that they were now your new two teammates.
And they don't have to go through initiation, which is bullshit.
We
No.
are the initiation.
Because they're stuck with you. You guys are the initiation.
Yeah, I mean, can you...
If we don't kill them, they're in.
Yeah. Well, if we don't die and we don't totally fail the mission, they're probably in. They have to deal with us.
That sucks. Let me picture this. Actually,
But as of now, you guys, it's up to you to do whatever you so choose.
We need to decide which job we're taking first, because we're taking
The
both.
sawmill first.
I'm for the sawmill first. It's a more
I
pressing
agree.
issue.
I agree. And
That's 3
again,
votes.
I'd like to point out, if he's been missing for 10 years, a week or two isn't going to make that much of a difference, I feel like.
One would hope.
One
I
would
wouldn't
hope.
mind checking out this sawmill, make sure that all the surrounding forest is okay. The constant burning anything sounds rather dangerous.
Agreed.
That's 4 or 5 votes?
I mean, at this point, I really don't think my opinion matters.
That's
Well,
minority, so...
Well, everyone's opinion matters, but
You
if
can
we're
say
working
what
on
you
a
want,
democratic system,
but-
I do believe that the votes for doing the one do outweigh the other, yes.
What, a democratic system? When did that happen?
I don't know, I just showed up here.
The governor was thrown in. I don't remember.
That's my
Anyway,
first vote.
what are your thoughts?
Well, you know what? No, I'm just gonna stick with the idea of whatever gets us the most money the quickest.
Well, the sawmill
Well-
should get us money quickly, because
That's
we're not
true.
even
To point
guaranteed
out-
to find any leads on the
Yeah,
other guy, but
Exactly.
can solve a fire.
In fairness, you guys never did look into any of the things that were listed on Danae's list.
We
Yeah.
looked at it,
Well,
but
there's...
Yeah, you guys looked
mean,
at it. and
I
that's
would
about it.
assume that we could find some of these plants in the wild.
You don't know where to find them, though.
I turn to Gail and say, "You're smart with nature, right?"
All right, that works.
I have been out in nature for a little while, yes.
Then, do you recognize any of these plants? And I show him the list.
I'm sure I have I've run across some of these before. I'm not a trained expert in anything, but
Would-
It will be a knowledge nature check to know where these are.
oh
Would I
yeah,
have
no,
read about any
that
of this
is.
stuff?
Do have a question with being a wanderer.
Mhm.
Would that gain me any advantage? Because I know I do have advantage to like
You know,
finding
certainly
food, but
the issue is a lot of these aren't exactly food.
yeah, that's
They
kind
are
of what I
things
was.
you could eat, but really, if you're surviving, you're not looking at any of these.
Okay, that's
You're
what I wanted to
probably
make
looking
sure.
for like where you could find, you know.
I'm sure I could find the fish just fine, but
Connor, would
The Arctic
theoretically I
Betty.
have read about any of this stuff?
Do you have, are you trained in nature?
No, I'm not trained. I have +5, but I'm not trained.
You could certainly try to roll, but I can give you any guarantees.
do you
Also,
want
I
me to
mean,
make
okay,
a knowledge
I'll
nature
roll.
roll?
When you said fish,
Was that the
what is-
isn't that the Arctic Betty?
Nope, Arctic Betty is not a fish. That's
Oh,
why it says
well-
100 gold
Oh.
per bushel.
Well,
It's-
see,
it's like a
this is just my
Skyrim, to be fair.
Oh,
I
is
am-
the fish in Skyrim?
Yeah.
it is.
What
To
is
where?
what is the
In
second
Skyrim.
one?
Fucking water, where
Indeed.
else?
People are...
Anyway, I don't think I know that much. It's
All
fine.
right. So you're
Well,
asking
sounds
Gail.
like
So
it.
yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
Oh my God. You have less nature check like bonuses than I do.
It's intelligence based.
He's dumb.
That's the problem.
Just because, listen, I spend a lot of time out there. I'm good at finding things that I can eat that won't kill me. I don't study it. I just enjoy it.
As a warning, probably gonna roll like shit today. I wasted all my good rolls earlier.
Fair enough. I suppose if we could head out toward the sawmill in the morning, and we can spend the rest of this afternoon finding out more about these ingredients and where to find them.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
Also, worst case scenario, if we really want to go back, we could probably find Dawn. But that would be pretty far.
That would be way out of our way.
If we go down that way, we have a while for this list, don't we?
I
The
don't-
And
Assault
there's
did
no-
not give you any time limit. You
Yeah.
said get them at some point.
We're not on a time limit, and our current trajectory isn't taking us back towards Gold Pass. We're going to.
It's like 12, right? You said it was like
Currently?
12 when they showed up. Yeah.
It's like 11 or 12 because one of you wakes up very late.
And how long? And how long out did we say the town was, or did we not find that out? The sawmill.
Wasn't
couple
it like
days.
like a 2-day travel or something?
Belmare is like it's like 2 days away.
I mean, we could just start now. We don't have to wait till
I
tomorrow.
I would rather not wait.
I don't have anything pressing I need to do. I already finished that up.
I have
It's
a few
not
things
too
that
late.
I would like to do before we leave, at the very least.
Okay.
Like what?
Oh, well, I would, like to learn more about these plants so that we could get them. In addition, what the fuck is that fire?
What?
Whoa! What?
Oh,
They're throwing a rager down
Fire effects. Guys, there are spell effects.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, Connor.
Connor.
I don't know why I rolled that, but okay, that's the
You
thing
did?
that happened.
Why?
I did. I don't know. I was trying to click
That's
it.
a good one.
Anyway,
Where would we learn about these
out of that,
plants?
I would also, since, Asagio and Avara, oh my god,
Avaro.
Boss man.
Avara, yeah, boss man, were not helpful. I would like to ideally find someone who could exchange our priest, get some gold, and
Pitchy told you where you could get it.
no, he didn't.
You mean the governor?
He
The
said
governor.
He said go
literally
to the
said
governor.
He said the governor.
Oh, we did. I
The
missed
governor
that.
Yeah.
loves this kind of shit.
He explicitly said go to the governor.
Okay, well, I just want to do all that, so And again, do we really want to start traveling in the middle of the day? We're not going to get that far in only half a day.
It's half a day.
It's about 6 hours of travel. I don't think it's that bad.
If the group wants to go now, I'll go, but
Party
we will
vote.
be missing out on opportunities.
Well, I'm just going to be sitting around for a day if we don't go now, so
half a day. As you
half a
were
day
essentially
and a
put out.
night.
Okay, let's be real. If we wait until morning, we're still probably gonna leave at like 10 because someone here sleeps in really late.
Well,
Just
we
kick
could
her
always
awake.
just wake her up earlier.
You all love to make assumptions.
There's no assumption.
We will carry her if she doesn't wake up.
I would not recommend that.
I
I'll
know
cut
you
off your
wouldn't,
hand.
but it's going to happen.
I will say that there is a sawmill on fire.
It's been on fire. What's one more day gonna do?
It's
well,
on
if it's not
fire.
natural.
It does seem a bit urgent.
It's been on fire for 2 days.
Well, I don't know a lot about, anything, but something being on fire for 2 days, I'm gonna take a guess and say it's not a good thing.
I
Well, if
agree.
it's been 2 days.
Wait, hey, boss man.
What?
Has the fire spread any?
Like I said, the sawmill did have a lot of the trees around it cleared out.
But did
Granted,
it get any bigger?
Fire could still blow somewhere though.
not from what I've heard so far. As of now, there are a lot of folks that are trying to make sure that the grass doesn't catch fire or anything of the sort, but hasn't really.
Was the sawmill active?
Yeah, it was being used.
So there's people livelihood being at stake.
I'd assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think we should just go.
I think
Very
we
well.
should go as well.
Go then.
We can do Asagio's and the gold when we get back. It's only gonna be probably at most a week.
Asagio's list in the gold is not going anywhere. We'll manage. Let's just go.
All right. So, I'm assuming you guys are going to saddle up your horses and then get.
We
everybody
re-up
get-
our rations, right? Because I'm assuming we get our
We
ration.
did.
Yes, you guys of course re-up your action.
We also bought some when we were in Gold Pass.
Yes, you did.
So change it to 10.
So, let's see. You would take a trip to Velmere and then to Penshaw.
Also, we have a cart, not just horses.
Yes, you do. I'm aware. I said you saddle up the horses and then get in the cart. As I was interrupted. So roughly 1690, and then that's about 80, 680. Math. Let's
It's
say
hard.
you're given about 25 days worth of rations each.
Oh,
Wow.
25. Wait, 25?
Figure you're gonna go 2 days out. 2
Oh,
days back,
yeah.
Then over here, then there, then back.
Yeah, so 25.
Sure,
Makes sense.
sure.
Do we need to be keeping track of this?
I would like you to. If I say that it's been blank days of travel, just knock off that many rations. It'd be the best way of handling it.
Okay,
Really,
so we-
rations
Is it-
aren't the end of the world.
Is it 25 on what we already had or
Overall,
overall?
like total,
Okay.
you guys have about 25 rations each.
I was down to
Thank
one
you.
anyway.
I had 9, so.
No, because I knocked it off when we were traveling back too. I knocked off.
Fun
all
fact. Ro can't carry 25.
You have a cart.
Okay, that's
In big red letters, it says over carrying capacity.
Oh,
Jesus,
right.
what's your carrying
And
capacity?
She's like,
Not a lot.
she's a halfling.
Oh, that's
she's
true.
a halfling
The answer
with like
is
9
not
strength.
We have a Fearbulg friend as well now.
Seven.
I
Have
can-
large
I
carrying
can-
capacities.
I can carry many things.
To be fair, you have Mercy and the Fearbulg.
So, I'll say, you can. Yeah, wow.
That's so.
I
funny.
don't care all that much for encumbrance, but and also they're not actual physical rations. They are the stones I mentioned a while ago, so they certainly don't weigh that much. So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
I have tiny arms.
I just have a picture of her carrying all of them in her arms.
Yeah,
I'm very
like-
small.
Like the ration stones you guys are carrying are not 2 pounds each. They're like 0.02 pounds each.
Fair.
They are quite light.
It was a big bag of rocks. That's right.
Well, it's actually like a small pouch of these stones that you treat with water and then they expand into actual food.
That does not mean you bite the rock, Ro.
It'd be a little odd if you did.
I mimed it, okay? I wasn't gonna say anything.
To be fair though, if it hit your saliva, I think it would turn into food then.
It would. That's why it'd be a little odd.
Oh man. Okay. Sorry, go on. I'm weak. That's the moral of the story here.
Yeah, well, we already knew that.
7 strength.
I know.
Hold up.
I know. So, you guys all load up the stuff that you require, and I'm going to assume you start heading out over towards the town of Belmare. First day of travel is largely unimpressive, and you are unimpeded for the most part. As you begin making your way down the path that travels on the way to Belmare, you guys do pass multiple farms and small homesteads that are out on the outskirts of the town Chassain. And at a certain point, you do eventually come towards that little intersection right there. And according to the map, off towards the right, or I should say towards the southwest, you know that road would lead to one of the military forts in the nearby area, Fort Howlerook. And after about half a day's travel, you guys would actually be like right around that T intersection, to be honest.
Nice.
So if you want, you guys can take a rest here and then continue traveling for the rest of the day. It's up to you.
Okay, so we are here.
You are like right around like here.
So would that be our long rest for the day?
Yes.
That's our like night. Okay.
Fine.
Sure, we got so far.
Why not?
Like, with that being said, you didn't do a whole lot of traveling, so you could push further. But the problem is, by that point, you'll be setting up camp at around 8 o'clock, and setting up camp at night is a bad idea.
Especially with like 3 people who have no night vision.
I snap my fingers and cast light on Gale's horn, because why not?
Okay. Remember correctly, you cannot cast light on a human being, on a creature.
I mean, technically they.
It's a part of him. They grow.
All right, fine. I cast on my holy symbol because.
I thought. Well, there's a reason why you can't do that, because the trick was, I cast light on someone's nose. Suddenly, they're fucking blind.
Yep.
So that's why it's not allowed. But still, you guys can keep going if you want, but that's a conversation for you guys to have.
Well, Dea sees
What
no
would you
problem
guys
with
like to
pushing
do?
forward.
That's fine.
I
We can
mean,
just go a couple more hours.
Ro is always the worst, so silent treatment from the halfway. Crossed arms, the whole.
She can sleep in the cart. It'll be fine. We'll make sure not to hit any too bumpy spots intentionally.
Yeah. So
Sure.
speaking of the cart, with 6 people,
Gale's
was
walking
low.
beside it.
Okay.
Yeah, Gale's not in the cart. He knows better.
7 is fine. With Gale?
Yeah.
We might we
yeah.
might need to reinforce.
That's like, yeah, that would have been like almost 600 pounds. So no. No, Gale's been walking alongside the whole time.
Assuming most people that aren't size small weigh like 100 plus pounds.
Yeah.
And then adding 400.
Yeah, no. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
450
you're
plus
going
150
people.
pounds that he's carrying. Yeah, no,
Oh my
that would have
God.
been. Yeah, no,
Could he even ride one of the horses?
no,
No.
I prefer to walk.
It's even worse because
it's
you're
much.
treated as a large-sized creature.
Yeah.
Wait, you're treating him like a large size creature?
No, like with a lot of things, he gets treated like large size, especially with carrying capacity.
Hmm.
He's
And I'm going to include that as when other things are carrying him.
Yeah.
Question.
He's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
I have a question, but it's not really important to now, so I'll ask it later.
Whatever. I don't care when you ask it.
I mean, it's not important until we hit 5th level anyway. So,
yeah, she was gonna ask about Tiny Hut.
No,
yeah.
whatever. Doesn't matter.
I was just gonna ask, would Gale be able to be in the tiny hut?
Depends on the size of
Hello, I have arrived.
Welcome.
Back.
It depends on the size of the hut. 10
The
foot
hut-
radius. Yes.
It lets anyone medium-sized.
He is technically
He's
medium
still
sized.
medium sized. Just it's a 10-foot
He's
radius
pushing it.
dome. He is technically pushing it, and he'll likely have to be like right near the center of it because
That's fine.
10-foot
dome.
radius. But still, he can fit.
Okay, cool.
And
Just
if he
need a
and if he
shade,
crouches or hunches, he'll be fine.
Because I am strongly thinking about getting that spell.
Okay.
Anyway,
He'll just
Well-
crawl in and then just sit in the middle of the floor for the whole time.
We're
Damn it.
considering going a few more hours. Did we agree to do that?
I was game for it.
yeah, so was I.
According to the democratic system we have set forth in this party, I do believe that was the decision that was made.
Oh my god.
I will
love
have
you
light
so
up
much.
just in case, I guess.
I don't care.
We can have some lanterns as well. You know, we have the capacity to produce light.
And
Wait,
half
wait,
of us
wait.
can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Question for the DM: are there a lot of trees around that Gable would be able to notice?
Oh, certainly.
Okay. He's gonna talk to the
northern
trees.
section of Odella is quite wooded.
Awesome.
To be fair. Once you head closer towards the east near the mountains, it goes from a lot of deciduous trees to more coniferous, so you're seeing a lot of pine trees and stuff like that.
Okay.
And it does get a bit colder over there as well.
Okay.
What
Which
tree?
means
Hey, he-
Lo's gonna bitch.
As Gale's walking along, he's just going, "Thank you, friends, for providing us with some
Alright.
shade. We're just going through. If you
It's-
notice
that's our
anything
face in our
weird
hand.
or trying to reach out and get us,
Hey,
if you could
Gale?
let us know so we can pass
Gale?
through."
Um,
Oh,
Gale.
yeah. What?
Why
What?
don't Why don't you wait until we stop to talk to the trees?
Well, you gotta let them know that you're coming through. Otherwise, they might get scared. You don't want to scare the trees because bad things happen.
You get scared, Gale.
Can
Of us traveling on a cart with some horses. I think they see this every day.
I'm sure they probably do, but people are not as nice to them as they need to be.
Oh great,
sure
the
they
new guy
appreciate that,
talks
Gale.
to trees.
I think
I
I'd
would
rather have
like
a cat.
to insight check Gale because that is something that Cal would do to make sure that he's not just
Crazy?
fucking with
us.
them.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's what Cal would do. I know. This is just Gale, but
What was it?
He's not fucking with you. He
Yeah,
is genuinely talking to trees.
okay, Cal's
Rudy's
just gonna look at him like,
just kind of looking at him. Kind of. That's interesting. Like,
I think I need to lie down.
Oh boy.
This is going to be a constant thing. I hope you're ready for this.
I'm game. I'm game,
that's
homie.
bullshit, you know.
Daya's not ready for this.
I am
I am.
down
Daya's
with
not.
this clown. Oh my god.
Gamsey?
Oh my god.
I love him.
Keep the Homestuck out of here, Kana.
What was that?
I said keep the Homestuck out of here, Kana.
So, I'm going to assume you guys travel out for a little bit longer, trying to catch as much time as you can go, until it eventually does become quite dark.
Sorry
I'd
about
say
that.
we'd want to set up camp like right before sunset, or are we going into the dark?
So
Yeah,
basically,
well-
if you were going until like right around sunset, you'll get to about, let's see, what day is it? 6th. So you'll get to around like 7 or 8. Like that's around sunset for like summer. So you certainly could keep going. But once you get gone to like 8, 9 o'clock, that's when you're certainly going to be basically traveling in the pitch black. And since there are no lights here, the only thing you'll really have is maybe moonlight. And by this
And-
point, I don't know.
And the light cantrip. And
I think
And my lantern.
we're gonna
Oh,
go
yeah,
to like
those
about
lights.
8 o'clock, right?
yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
gonna go like a couple hours after sunset. You know, 2 or
Gotcha.
3.
Okay. In
Okay.
that
Okay.
case,
So
if
you
at
guys-
all possible, I'd like to like move up to like. Would it be possible to like sort of ride one of like the front horses so that I can cast light so that they can see where they're going so they don't get spooked?
Yeah, you certainly could. Are proficient
You
in
could also give
Am I
the.
right?
No. I'm
You could
proficient
also
in water
give-
vehicles, Connor.
You could also
Oh,
give
God.
whatever you could give your lit holy symbol to Gale, and he can walk up front.
Let's say Gale actually takes out his shield and has it in front of him, and just specifically keeping an eye out in front of them for anything that's going to jump at them off the
I will
side of the
cast
road.
light
Why
on
not
his
cast
shield
light?
then,
Yeah.
And have
Just
him
about to
just
say
be
that.
up there with the horses.
What?
Since
Got
he's
it.
not giving him a
Our
soul
walking lantern.
Gotcha. So if you guys are going to continue going, you can go for a full 8 hours until it's about 8 o'clock, and you will actually manage to get to about here
Hell yeah.
on the
That
map.
works.
Nice.
Cool.
So, I'm going to assume you guys are going to set up a watch, device, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Are you going to set up camp on the road, on the side of the road? Like, what are you going to do?
Off the side of the road, I
Off the
think.
side of
the
the road.
road, but
Like, you
far
can see
enough
the
away
road,
that
but-
it's like not as obvious.
So we aren't easy pickings.
So you're going to try and stay hidden from the road.
A little bit.
Okay, that's a stealth. That'd be a stealth check to find a good spot.
All from all of us?
Okay.
From one of you.
Okay.
I'll do
do
it. Okay.
I said first.
Go for it.
Because I can't do anything
Or-
else.
We're
I
both
can
stealthy. So.
Is that good enough?
That is a stealth check, all right. You managed to find a spot that you believe would be good enough to hide the rest of your team. You got to light a fire.
I'll let somebody else handle that.
Well, if we light a fire, that sort of defeats the purpose of trying to hide from the road.
True.
Well, as long as it's a small
Yes.
fire, I feel like it'll be fine.
It would still be the smoke, though.
Well, my thing is,
It's
do we
still
know
a light in the dark. I don't think you understand how noticeable that is.
Perhaps we should have the people who can see in the dark do
Take
the
watches?
Yes. Or at
That
least
would
one
make
person.
sense.
So the ones who can't see in the dark.
If we're so determined to be hidden, we shouldn't have a
Well,
fire.
it's not that we want it to be hidden, it's just that we want it to be not as obvious.
And fire would make us quite obvious.
It draws a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Exactly.
Very well.
And it is summer, therefore it does not get that cold.
It is not.
Thank you, Gail.
Very,
You're
very
welcome.
fair assumption.
I'm
Well
here for my insight on nature. You're welcome.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. We appreciate it, Gail. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I can join in
Okay,
first
part of
watch.
First watch. Gail's part of first watch. All right.
I
Who's
can
second?
take second watch.
All right.
I'll do third
Third.
with someone.
I'll do first with Gail. I want
I
to
already
Uh,
went.
Rudy's
Oh.
already on first.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll do
Who's
with
on
I'll do it with Cal then.
All right. Cal is on third watch. Who's with Dea?
I can do it.
No one! I work alone!
Well,
Just
you are
mentioned
my
that edgelord, that edgelord theme, aren't you? Just going all in, huh?
And here I was the one. I thought I was the one who was the edge lord.
Oh, you still
No,
are.
no, you're not an edgelord, you're just
A jerk, I know.
a lord.
So, first watch, I'd like perception checks from you guys.
All right.
Gale would be at disadvantage though because it's in the dark.
Gale is at disadvantage. There is no
Okay.
light.
So roll it again.
Don't forget that, buddy.
Oh, cool. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm
I
fine.
mean, he's
So
like
it's
it's
either
Yeah.
19 or a
That's
natural
so
20. I
sad.
think it's a 19.
Yeah,
We're
I'll
okay,
take it.
Gail. Gail, we're fine. Gail, we're fine.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Gail's also going to kind of talk to the trees around him like, all right, friends, well, we're just bedding down here for the night. I'll leave you be, but
I love
if
him.
you
Laurie's
do,
looking at him, and
if
he's
anything
looking-
does come
she's
up,
looking at him with her like elbow and her like her chin and her elbow, just like kind of like just taking it in, just like kind of fascinated.
if anything starts coming up, if you just let me know or kind of nudge one of my friends and point us in the direction, and then we'll grab everything and we'll be out of your way soon. No worries. Thank you for everything you do.
The trees, unmoving, do not respond.
Normal response. I am okay with this.
Wait, Dad, what's the
What'd you
Lord
call
of the
me?
Rings trees? No, my dad's in the same room, and he knows Lord of the Rings. Those trees are the Ents, right? The ones who move around
Yes,
and talk.
they're Ents.
You could have
Yes.
asked us
You
that.
could have asked literally any of us.
Yeah, but my
You're
dad.
in a room
I'd just
full
like
of
to point out,
a bunch of
not me.
fucking dorks.
I took
Not
a
me.
college class on
Yes.
Tolkien. You can ask me.
I'm
They're
gonna
Ents,
after
right?
he finishes saying this, I'm just gonna go. Do they talk back?
Most of the time, no.
Most of the time?
But I do like to let them know that I'm going through and ask them for help if they can help, because sometimes they have been a really big help.
They've helped you?
Yeah, there've been times before. I remember one time when I was this has been some time now. Yeah, it has. I was going through a spot in the woods, and I didn't know that there was a pack of wolves that was going through, and I ended up tripping over a rather low root and laid there holding my ankle for about a little bit of time, and then sure enough, a bunch of wolves just went right in front of me on the path.
Oh my.
And yeah, if I had kept going, they probably would have seen me, and it was just me at the time, and I'm not ready to take on a full pack of wolves by myself at the time, so sometimes they help.
That's fascinating.
That's pretty cool.
I don't have that sort of talent. I do have a talent, but not that.
That's
No, nature. I've not really been in nature until we started this adventuring thing.
well, nature's an excellent place. It always finds a way to help. Maybe not in the way that you want it to help, but it does often help. Just spend more time out here. It's pretty nice.
I will. I've spent most of my life indoors.
I don't know that
Very-
feeling. I often don't fit indoors, so that does become a problem sometimes.
I imagine you are quite tall. I do intend, if with your permission, of course, I do have a spell that during battle would be quite useful, but it will make you quite large. I know I've mentioned it before, but
I'm excited to try that out. I would like to see how much I can see from there, and
I'm excited to see what happens.
same. I have never been that tall before, so it would be interesting to be that tall. I will let you know how things are when I'm that big.
Jesus Christ. You just got such a way of ruining nice moments.
Thank you, Cole. Thank you.
Hey, Jill, I made that joke in the beginning of the episode. That's not fair.
Both of you stop.
Anyway, and Gale finishes off with, well, you know, you can always start talking to trees. You can start talking to nature at any time.
Oh, well, perhaps I'll start. And then she's gonna take out the journal that's been in her lap, she's had, well, it's been in her bag. She's gonna take out her bag and take this just journal. It's very, because you have not seen this yet, so I'm going to describe it to you. It is very old and tattered, and it looks like it's seen years of use. And she's going to start doing, she's going to start ritually casting alarm on it, which is weird for an object, but it's fine. I've been allowed. So she's gonna start ritually casting alarm on it. I just have to do this thing. I'm sorry.
Oh no! Take your time. Anything to
So it's
help
gonna
keep
take her,
everyone
10 minutes
safe.
to just do the whole thing, do the process. Then she sticks it back in her bag. She's like, I'm just very, very protective of this, and I'm sometimes scared that during the night someone will try to go through my things, pick it up and open it, and I'd like to know that if it does happen.
And there are unfortunately a good amount of dishonest people in the world.
Yes, there are. And I'm
Well,
just trying
if
to
somebody-
protect myself from them.
Yeah. Well, if somebody comes in and tries to take your things, I can just kill them for you. No worries.
Oh no.
Her eyes get a little big at that. She's just like, and she nods and she's like, I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
And Gale spends a lot of time just kind of looking up at the stars and everything.
Gail is best. Gail's the best.
All right. I
Okay.
think that's it.
And during your watch and your unique conversation, you all do not note anything of danger.
All right.
And Galeth, Galiath, yeah, however you say it.
Just go with Gale.
You-
It's easier.
Gale, I'm just gonna say Gale.
Yep.
You do not feel any poking from the trees trying
Okay.
to alert you of anything.
Okay.
So, next watch.
Yeah,
I will need perception checks.
Gale does find, specifically, he finds a spot to sleep that's kind of under a tree that could potentially poke him if something happens.
Yep, that's about right. That's about right.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's on brand.
Ha ha ha. Machi,
Don't
machi.
worry, I
Oh
got
my
this.
God.
It's on brand. It's okay.
So, you guys are currently on watch. You do not have a fire, so you're basically sitting in the dark. You don't have to worry about the temperature. It's still pretty nice out. It's summer. And fortunately, it's not raining. But if you guys wish to have a conversation among yourselves, you can.
Sure. After a while, Dea kind of like glances at Mercy. Is like, so you're from Procretia, aren't you?
Born and raised.
Cause you speak Procretian and you said you fought cultists before, so I imagine those were the cultists in Procretia you were talking about.
I was.
It's just, I don't. I'll just. Cal and I were also from Procretia, so it's interesting to see two Procretians joining the Blue Cloaks and saying, Odela.
It's good work.
I mentioned you. I missed. Whatever. Who cares? Shut up, pigeon.
No, shut up.
I was just wondering what brought you away from fighting cultists in Procretia?
Wanted to do better work somewhere. Wanted to actually feel like I was doing something worthwhile. The Blue Cloaks were an opportunity for that. I've been here for a bit, but I've been doing work on my own until I met Ro about 2 years ago. And, well, trying to get any stable work with her around is sometimes a bit tricky.
You don't say.
She's a lot nicer than she comes off to be.
She reminds me a lot of my brother. So I can understand that.
She hides behind a lot of alcoholism and mean words, but somewhere under there she's somewhat nice. She saved my ass more than once.
I can somehow believe that.
Although I wish she hadn't bought a gun.
I just hope one of us doesn't get shot.
As you both look over at Ro, who is sleeping, cradling her gun.
Mercy's gonna look at that and just go, she's gonna have that blow up on her face, and God, I hope I witness it.
Oh, almost certainly.
I want
It's not like life or death when she does it, because that'll be a little terrifying.
I want
Yeah.
to make completely sure that Mori is sleeping on the other side of the camp from her.
But
Right.
you asked
What
me
if she
why
got
I'm
tired in her
here.
back?
You guys were sailors. Why'd you come inland?
Dea kind of like glances away and like kind of like rips up the grass, distractedly. Hold on. I had prepared for this question and I can't remember.
Preparing doesn't help.
Truly does not.
We needed stable work.
And the sea wasn't stable. Sorry, the
Not
joke was bad.
anymore. Not anymore.
I mean,
We...
this is pretty much as stable as it gets.
Yeah.
No tide.
Cal recommended we join the Blue Cloaks because he had a partner.
Connor, shut up.
Who was a part of the Blue Cloaks, and he suggested it to me, and we had
He
been
had a partner that was in the Blue Cloaks?
a temporary partner.
But say, from what I know about your brother, albeit very limited, is
Just a lot of one night stands, yes.
yeah, I understand that with Ro. You myself, but nothing on Ro.
Yes. Well, we had been inland for a few months, but nothing steady, and I decided I thought it would be a good change of pace.
Well, definitely different. At least I'm
That's-
not, you know, having to watch our backs in the middle of the night from giant lizards.
Yep, I'm glad I don't have to watch my back so much either. But, you know, it's not actually bad work. I didn't think I'd like it at all, but it's nice to have a direction. You know?
Yeah. One question. Does the giant furbolg freak you out a little? He's talking
more
to
of an
trees.
annoyance right now than something to freak out about.
As you look over to see Gale cuddling a tree.
I love Gale so much.
Mercy's
Accurate.
Give him a
I
side
stand one man.
Daya just sighs and like shakes her head a little bit.
Do you think he's insane?
I hope he's not, but he might be.
And then the other one's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I. She'll have a chance, but I'm worried about how well she'll hold up in this line of work.
You'd be surprised what some people are capable of.
That's true, which is why I'm giving her a chance.
I just have to wonder, why a giant spoon?
I don't know. I've been wondering that since I saw her.
I'll come for anyone's aesthetic if I want to, Cal.
A giant spoon!
Says the man with the slutty pirate outfit for Halloween.
The sexy pirate costume from Amazon.
But, Daya, how
Oh.
much time did you actually spend back home?
Only about a decade. We became sailors when, I don't even remember our exact age. Probably 10 or 11.
Awful young to be sailing.
We took the first opportunity we could to get out.
That's fair. The place is kind of a hellhole.
And we were not in a great place.
And so, did you ever tell me where you were from back home?
I did not. It doesn't really matter now, given how little time we spent there and how little it matters to me, but we were from the town of...
Now the build up.
Where are you stalling through
Tell me,
that?
what was it?
Basis. I remembered it was Basis. I was just like wanting to double check.
Which one is it?
Basis. It's
Basus.
Basis.
Okay.
There we go.
Vasus.
Down in the jungle, kind of. But it was a port city, so lots of sailors.
I'm from the south part of Bakusha as well, so
Oh, where
I get
from?
the jungle. Kana, you know I can't say it. Such a Q.
I want to hear you
You
try.
are from.
You told me how to pronounce it. It's
Whoops.
Kahab? Kahab?
Kaba.
Kaba. Took a guess.
Kaba. Oh.
I was like, I heard you say it. I was like, what? And then I went, oh.
Kaba.
Dude, you should know by now. I can't say shit.
So we're both southern gals.
Southern Bells.
Southern
I
belles.
do declare.
Do not bring that back.
Did somebody get hit in the face again?
No.
And we both ended up here somehow.
The
Fate
world
is
is a small
fickle thing.
place.
That's all I've got.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's all I got too.
All right, and then onto the third watch as you guys do not note anything, and nothing odd involving a tree occurs, so you don't have to worry about that. No trees suddenly poking at people.
That we know of.
That you know of.
One
Third
day,
watch.
one day we're gonna run into fucking Treebeard. I promise you this.
No, you won't. Third watch.
Alright, I'll roll a perception because I am a smart. I'm actually also in a separate. I actually have my sheet in a separate window, so I don't know what it is immediately. Where's my perception? There we go. What I get?
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
How
rolling
bad?
like me today.
How bad?
You got Cal though. You got
That
Cal.
bad. That bad. Okay.
So
It's fine. I got a 24.
you guys then go about your watch. Again, you guys can do a scene if you want, or if you don't want to, just say we're good. We go about the watch.
Cal, I really don't have anything right now, but if you want to
yeah.
say something, what?
That's cool.
I don't have anything either, so I guess we just do our watch.
That's cool. Okay. So in that case, you guys carry out your watch, and nothing or note occurs. And with that being said, at the end of your watch, day breaks, and you guys are able to continue along the road if you so choose.
Yes.
You choose so.
We
No, we're
choose
gonna
to
stay
keep
there
going the
another
direction
day.
we've been going.
Well, I mean, hey, this world is still essentially free roam. You can do really whatever you want.
I think we want to continue on our path though.
Yeah, I want to deal with the fire.
Is there any kind of like a stream or river nearby?
You could certainly look around for like a pond or a stream or something. So
Yeah, I want to take a look.
Also,
What would I roll
Connor,
for that? Do you want me rolling perception for that?
It'd be a survival check.
Survival check?
As you're trying to like look for something in the nature.
Ooh, nice.
Dank.
Yep.
What would you prefer, a stream or a pond?
More of a stream running water.
You very well could find a small like stream with running water.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna go bathing?
No, he's seeing as we're on our way to go get something, Gail's just gonna kind of make sure that his water skin's topped off and just kind of wipe his face down and
Okay.
yeah.
Aren't you immune to disease?
Yes,
Wait,
Boy, that sure helps, doesn't it?
it really does. He doesn't worry about any of this.
Or
Yeah.
dysentery or any of that shit.
Doesn't worry about any of it.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a low level too. It's like at level 3, you're immune to disease.
Yep.
All I'm learning from this is that he's a fickle person who likes his cleanliness.
I was gonna say
So,
something.
yes,
and I
Michelle,
was-
you had a question?
I don't remember now. I completely forgot.
Alright, it wasn't important then.
Oh, yes, it was.
Okay.
Start,
so, like,
Connor.
let it be known now that, like, at the beginning when they start out, the 8 hours, she's gonna put mage armor on.
That's pretty much a routine for you, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm just letting it be known. Okay. So I'm gonna like mark a spell off.
Connor.
Oh no.
I saw the typing and knew.
Oh, come on, it's a psych reference. I have to make it.
Yep.
I know.
Oh my god.
Connor,
so-
high five.
I need to rewatch the entire series.
Seriously.
Nope, not that kind of psych. I meant like psychology. Thank you very much.
There you go.
No, but psych is still good.
So,
Yeah.
I understand. what
you guys, again, continue on down the road. And 40 miles. Yeah, you're also 40 miles out. So by the time you get to Belmare, it will be quite dark. It'll be getting close to night. So basically, if you guys travel from 8 o'clock, you'd be around 4 or 6. So the sun is certainly going down. It's not dark yet, but it's definitely getting there.
But that's when we get to the town, right?
That is when you are at Belmare proper. And you
All
see,
right.
as you make your way over to the town of Belmare, you do not see that any kind of wall around the town. It looks like it's just a large collection of buildings that have all kind of sprawled out from one centralized area. And in the center of the town, you do see what looks like a small building with a steeple and some stained glass windows at the
Do
top of the...
I see anyone that's like,
Dude.
Thanks for interrupting me, by the way.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
No.
Finish.
You do see inside of the town there appear to be several individuals wearing light armor. It looks like a lot of leather with some bits of chainmail at certain vital points, like around the neck and down low near the stomach here, near the softer parts. They are wearing a small garb underneath it that is a kind of a dark violet purple. And they all appear to be wearing roughly the same outfit, the same uniform. And you see several of them going off and talking with other people and discussing things.
Can we approach them?
Can I read their lips? What are they talking about?
You can certainly read one of their lips. There are several. You're not gonna be like, you're not dead. You're not you're not Daredevil. You're not being able to like see what know what everybody's saying.
I know, like we're just like what? I'll pick one at random and
Gotcha.
just like what are they
Connor?
talking about?
Yes.
You can't see if you're Daredevil.
Sorry. Here. I correct myself.
Also, do I recognize any religious imagery from the temple, church?
Knowledge religion. It's not samurai, so it would be you would have to roll.
Cool. I'm so good at this.
Oh my god! So good at this.
That's a 0.
Yep.
Cal ends up seeing someone with a really nice butt. One of them has a really nice butt, and he gets
Yeah.
completely distracted.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. No.
Connor Clark.
No, man. You don't know shit.
I don't. I really don't.
Are we absolutely sure it's a temple? Like, it might just be a really cool looking grocery store.
Well, I got distracted by a nice house.
Bitch, you don't know.
I kind of want to approach the cops.
You're
Wait,
not
wait,
really
what? We got cops?
Or
Fancy
like
cops.
official looking cops. Or like the dudes who look like they could be cops.
I'm gonna
Well,
go
guys
with
in
Connor.
uniforms.
Yes.
The
guys
word for
in
it,
the
they're not cops.
No, I know.
The guard.
Guards?
Guards. Are these the constables? Is what I'm curious. That's why
I don't know.
That's why I'm approaching them.
Okay.
I'm approaching them.
I'm gonna go with her, just
Okay.
in case.
So you
I'll go
all
with
see.
this one.
Okay, you guys all see erudite.
Gail's
Camelot,
gonna hang back with
Mercy.
the cart a little bit to try and avoid drawing too much attention to everything.
Part of
They
me
will
thinks it's
also
a
stay.
bit late, but still.
Yeah.
They will also stay by the cart. A, she doesn't want to leave Gail alone with the cart. B, she wants to make sure the cart's okay. C, she wants to make sure Gail is alone with the cart.
Rose also at the cart because she doesn't care.
Gotcha.
Rose also at the cart because she doesn't want to deal with authority.
All right. So the individuals who are going up to the constables, you see that one of them is having a conversation with a middle-aged woman. Looks like she does a lot of farming for a living. Her hands are still quite filthy and dirty as she has been working the field all day. And you catch like it sounds like they are having a conversation about what they know about the sawmill. And you just hear the middle-aged woman just kind of discussing what she knows about it, which is, to be completely honest, very little. She seems like she just knows that it's there for wood. And that's about it. Jill. She is homely. She's a middle-aged woman. She's fairly homely.
Is she buff though?
God.
I know what I'm about, okay?
She has like farmer muscle. Like she has a little bit of the strength in her hands and arms, but that's about it.
Okay.
She's not wearing a sleeveless shirt, all right?
Not interested. Next.
Thank you. Next.
Out of here.
Still haven't listened to that song.
Your fault.
Sorry.
Very good.
Anyway, so we approach them.
Oh yeah. The constable will turn and look at you all. Can I help you?
Are you the constable?
I'm a
Oh,
constable.
constable. Correct.
Can I help you?
We're here from the Blue Cloaks. We heard there was a issue with the sawmill.
Yes. Sheriff is certainly going to want to have a conversation with you about that.
Oh, Sheriff Mercy.
Yes, he's
Hey.
He's back by the sawmill. Do you know where it is?
No.
Could you point us in the direction?
Yes, it's through the woods a few miles in. It's quite a ways away. It's quite a trek, but you can certainly make it before it gets to be. No, it'll probably be dark by then. But you can definitely make it.
And what's your name?
Sure.
Connor, you need to be proud of this.
Sorry, why do you care about this random guy?
Remember
Because
when
I
Connor
care.
got mad
She
that,
has
that
reason
Jessica
for
didn't
it.
ask names?
Yeah. You did get mad last session because I didn't ask a name.
Yeah, Peter? I don't
What
know.
is it?
Peter? I don't know why.
No, it's just I just wanted to be polite. I didn't want to ask you questions without asking your name. I wanted to know who I was speaking with. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, the sheriff's off in that direction.
Thank you. And I'm gonna turn around. And I'm gonna turn around and walk back towards the car.
All right. So, you guys are going back to the cart.
Yes. Well, I need to inform everybody.
Oh, fair enough.
Also, I would like to point out that none of you knew the name except I knew the name somehow. Just pointing that out. I don't think
By the
anyone
way,
else.
it's spelled like this.
Thank you.
It is. You
Never
did
change.
that on purpose.
I did.
Okay, Peter.
Alright.
Good to know Connor's still Connor.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of the
Never
night.
change, Connor. I'm going to tell everybody about the sheriff and how they're in the woods and they want to speak with us, and it's about I'm pointing in the direction.
Well, we shouldn't be
dark.
wasting daylight now.
It's
Do-
dark, sister.
Do some of the group want to stay and try to get us some rooms in an inn, and the other half of us will go talk to the constable,
To the
sheriff?
Split the
I'd like
party.
to go
split
speak
the
to the
party.
sheriff.
I will also like to go talk to the sheriff.
I'd like to go check out the sawmill if that's where this sheriff individual is at.
Should
Then
be.
how about this? How
And-
about we find a stable, put our cart up so we can head over?
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Sure.
That sounds fair.
Unless it's be wiser to take the cart to the sawmill. How far away did the dude say it was?
He said it was a few miles.
Then perhaps we should take the cart to the sawmill.
Sure. Why not?
There is a visible path that you can see that does have wagon wheels that are traveling
A
towards.
few
we're just
miles
gonna-
is not
Do,
instant
do
to
we
the feet.
do we see the fire from where we're at?
No.
Okay.
It's a few miles and there are still woods, so
Okay.
We're just gonna take the cart and we're gonna go.
I will say you certainly would notice that there is smoke rising off in a direction,
Okay.
but you don't see the fire from it.
Got it.
No, it's not that bright.
Yeah, I was just curious. as
Yeah,
to-
fair enough.
Yeah.
Through the woods, to the sawmill we go.
All right.
So, do the sawmill. We get fuck.
Nope.
Well,
nope.
okay,
Nope.
y'all need to
No.
stop.
No.
So, you all begin making your way over to where the sawmill is, and after about 30 minutes of travel, you do eventually come into full sight of the sawmill, and about 5 minutes before that, you did notice there was a distant glow, and once you were finally within sight of the sawmill, you see that it is ablaze. It is just burning, and to put it simply, the building is completely consumed in flames. The structures below it are now ignited. Small amounts of what looks like a log pile that was nearby has finally caught and was not pulled away fast enough. You do see that there appears, or at least for the people with dark vision, there appears to be at least one mound of lumber that has been cut that was managed to be dragged away from the flames before it got too hot, and there was one that has been left behind, and you can see that the end that is close to the flames is slowly starting to char and burn. Hasn't ignited yet, but it's starting.
Can we see wherever the sheriff is set up at?
Yeah.
You do see there we go. You do see a man with long black gray hair pulled back in a ponytail. And you see that he's wearing a uniform very much like the rest of them, but instead he has a set of pauldrons on, and he has a small, well, no, but he does have a small shield that is strapped on his forearm, almost like a small buckler. And you see that on his hip he has a pistol with a hollow in the very back end of it, and another small object next to it that is just a little ways down. Oh my god, you guys.
Guys.
Becca's trolling at this point. I thought she was down, but now she's just trolling.
Tom!
I'm going to approach the sheriff.
Yeah, I'm.
Unnamed cock.
I looked away to write notes for 2 seconds. And this is what happened.
I wonder why Jolly didn't talk that much.
We're a bunch of weirdos, Jolly. I'm
Oh
sorry.
shit.
Yeah.
Day is also approaching the
Yeah,
sheriff.
the
I'll
sheriff.
join.
Is the whole party going?
I guess.
Yep.
Looks like it.
Sure.
Alright. Let me just. Whoop. Nope. There you go. You're on the map.
What?
And,
Yeah.
Are we?
Are
Are
we-
you sure about
are you
that?
sure about that?
No, I'm setting it up right now, idiots.
Okay.
He said, "There you go, we're on a map," and then nothing changed.
Yeah, I said you're on a map because I put your tokens down on a map.
Well,
Are
we
you
assume
sure about
differently.
There we go.
Thank you.
And you see near the sheriff, there's a man wearing very nice clothing who is looking at the fire with a very dour expression on his face as he just sits on a stump, arms crossed.
Someone's the owner of the mill who's not happy.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Well, I'm going to approach the sheriff.
Oh shit! Is that what's her face? Who's the
No.
purple one?
That's the sheriff.
That is the sheriff.
Got it. Okay.
As I didn't think to ask for a drawing of him, but he hasn't appeared yet. So.
Valid.
It's still black on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have sight.
That makes
Blind to
sense.
the world.
Just
Well,
wandering around.
Fortunately, your sight's the same as Rose, which is to
Yeah.
say, it's shit.
Not.
Yeah,
I mean,
which
Yeah,
is
but
why
shit's
we're
on
both
fire,
addicted.
that's a lot of
I
light.
have light up. If it's
Yeah.
dark enough, I'll have light up. for
Shit's
those
on
people.
fire, yo!
Oh, it's not dark enough because fire.
Then, yeah.
Shit
I'll still
is
have it up
on
just because I
fire.
imagine it was dark on the way here.
Oh, right, and Jolly as well.
Jolly has dark vision.
I know, but I haven't set her vision up. 30. Ta-da! There we go.
There we go.
Jolly and Jace, can you see?
Yep.
Yes.
So, there's the scene set out for you. The building is ablaze, and if it's been going for 2 days,
Well, 4 days at this point.
yes, you're correct, 4 days, it should have fallen by now.
Yeah.
It's still standing?
Weird.
So I'm
Absolutely.
going to sheriff. Are you?
Can we
sure?
tell?
Whoa.
Can
What
we
was that?
tell if this is magic caused?
You don't know?
We're gonna figure that out in a second. Trust me, I have a plan for this.
Okay.
I have a plan for this. I'm going to do a thing. It's fine. Hello, Sheriff? Are you Sheriff Mercy?
Yes. Nice to meet you.
I'm erudite. This is
Chris Mercy. Nice to meet you.
Chris Mercy. Okay. This is the rest.
Oh my
of the
God.
club. And we're here to help. We heard there was an issue, and we can obviously see there is an issue. What can we do? I mean, I know what we can do. We're here to help you with this. She's not very
Well.
good at talking, guys.
Yeah. It's funny, she keeps taking the initiative for the talking.
She has reasons.
I'm just letting her go.
Well, at the moment, I'd like to find out why this building's on fire and hasn't been,
Oh my God,
has
he's
been burning for the last 4 days.
Sheriff, how long have you been here?
I showed up about 2 to 3 days ago, around there.
So you've been here almost since the fire's been burning an unusual amount of time.
I showed up around a day or two afterwards. Yes. What's your
Does
name?
anyone-
I'm going to actually, as this, I'm going to see if this is perhaps magical in nature. And I'm going to step
Please.
away and get as close as I can without like burning. And I'm going to cast. As they talk to him, I'm going to ritually cast detect magic.
I will say, by being a tiefling, it certainly does make this a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
With that being said, if you step into the fire or too close,
I'm not going to do that.
You absolutely would be burnt. But
just step into the fire.
Like right here.
That's quite close.
That is very close to the fire.
Like bonfires, you stay about 5 to 10 feet away.
Okay.
This is a bonfire the size of a building.
Am I okay here? I want to be able to be with 30 feet.
No, you can be right around there. So I would say even at that distance, you begin to feel pain.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit. I'm going to start ritually as they're talking to him. I'm going to start ritually casting detect magic.
Gotcha. So you pop a squat and you get onto your knees and you start drawing out your circle for detect magic and you begin ritually casting it. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. This
Miss Mercy Arden. Mercy Arden.
That's a good name.
Yeah, I think yours is pretty good too.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Sheriff.
Do you know where the fire started? Like in the building? Like, or was anyone around when it started?
Oh, well, the story we're hearing from the workers that managed to get out is that canister of oil dropped and a lantern fell and then it ignited and then it just kept burning.
How many people were inside when it started?
There were about seven workers.
Did they all get out?
Nope.
Oh.
6 got out.
Six got out.
Have you
So
been able to
there's
find the
still a
names of
body in
We managed to
there.
find their names. The one that we haven't found out anything from is the foreman,
Foreman. What's the foreman's name?
Oscar Hart.
Oscar Hart.
spelled like it
Gotcha.
sounds or differently?
No, it's Hartt.
Okay.
Of course.
I had to add that extra letter in.
Well, I used an actual name for that one. Thank you very much.
You
It's
did.
appreciated.
I was just making sure it was spelled like it sounded.
No, get him out. Stop it.
I want to ask the sheriff: have there been efforts to extinguish the fire?
Oh, you bet the workers did plenty to try. Didn't work, apparently.
Has anything worked on it so far?
Nope.
There was
Mind you, I'm not a spellcaster, so I can't really do much in that sense, but still.
Well,
they
perhaps I
dropped
can
oil
find
in the
something.
socket?
I guess I will get within 30 feet.
They do still have lanterns, of course.
Of course.
Awfully
Yes.
clumsy of them. You know, in a wooden building made to also process wood.
Okay, I'm going.
Well, these
to-
places
No,
are
he
evil,
does
so they
lower
should
his voice a
probably
little bit and
burn.
goes- yeah, he does lower his voice a little bit and goes, I agree. It is a little odd.
Is that the owner sitting on the stump over there?
You got it.
Mercy's gonna give him a little nod and walk over to the owner.
Yeah, okay. Alright, fine.
I
Cal, I
would
got you.
like to cast Create Water, which says that I can produce a rain that falls within a 30-foot cube and extinguishes open air flame.
Cool.
Damn.
So I
You-
do that over, I guess. Let's see. Oh,
It's
no.
a 30-foot cube or sphere?
30-foot cube.
30-foot cube.
So I guess I will start over here.
Right over there. Alright. So you cast Create Water. How long does it last?
It's instantaneous, but it doesn't say for the rain. It just says you may also produce rain that falls within a 30-foot cube that extinguishes open air flame. It doesn't say how long that lasts.
It's going to be like a quick downpour, basically. So you attempt to cast Create Water and douse the flames using that. And as you do so, you watch as for a bit, it does begin to flicker and die, and then it just roars back to life.
Well, I tried.
Oh,
Cal's done.
That's all I got, guys. Bye.
If it's an
No,
oil
it's
fire,
like-
water won't work.
I mean,
Anyone have some
it's
flour?
magic, though.
Wait, no, you don't have the flour on a fire.
You don't use flour!
You can use sand.
You can use sand or dirt.
Or baking soda.
But I will point out, flour actually does ignite if it's in a fine enough dispersion.
You do
so-
not use flour.
Anyway,
you don't.
tell me when it's 10
Baking
minutes,
soda, that's
Connor.
it.
I will.
Okay.
If you guys want to continue talking to the sheriff, I'm gonna wait.
Is
Is
anybody
there-
else? Oh, okay.
Is there someone who was mad about the sawmill? Like, someone who would benefit from its destruction?
Well,
Or someone whose, like, land was stolen to build the sawmill or something like that?
not that we heard of. Now, with that being said, we can't find out very much about what the foreman was like. A lot of the employees are just saying that Mr. Hart was a nice man, and that's all.
I see. Is Mr. Hart the one who dropped the lantern?
No. Apparently, no one knows why the lantern dropped. It just fell.
I see. I don't have any questions right now, but I'm sure more will come up.
Like
It's a perception check.
Like I
because
know, but it's like
you can't get close enough to do an investigation check.
I know. I figured. It's just like I want to just like keep an eye out, like see if there's anything moving the windows, to see if there's like there's a creature in there or something, or.
Oh, sorry, I think I asked this before, but I'm not
Oof.
sure it was answered right. Does
Okay.
did they
Wasn't
know
answered
what
right.
part
Thanks.
do they know what part of the sawmill it started?
I did not hear that question.
I think I like combined it with another one.
Apparently, it happened somewhere around the middle of the main work area. Right around there.
Roger. Okay. So while Mercy talks to like the dude, Day is gonna go around the side of the building and do a perception check on that area.
You can do so.
If I can find my character.
If you can find the button labeled perception.
That's better.
That is way better.
18 on perception. From what you can see, first off, the wood is showing signs of charring and breaking, and by all means, if you were to judge it, it is past the point where it should have fallen over. It's also not as far as it should have been after 4 days of burning.
Very interesting.
But as for any other suspicious things, you don't see, I don't know, people pounding on a window or something of that sort. It's
Or
just
something moving in the fire.
no.
Okay.
So there's no screaming souls inside. But anywho.
It's probably where we're going to start.
And Mercy, you're going to speak to the owner.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
I'll mosey over and say,
Howdy, Mr. Haven't caught your name.
You can call me Mr. Merrills.
Can you spell that, Connor?
Merrills. Merrills.
Why?
Because it's Connor?
So many letters.
My pinkwit writing.
For someone with the minimal amount of letters to spell Connor, you like to throw in.
It's to make it up for it. My name's Mercy Arden. I'm here with the
Boy.
Blue Cloak.
Those are the simple names I find from the generator.
yeah, those really
Oh
are
yeah,
simple
generator
names.
names.
I know. It's like giving you shit.
I'm Mercy Arden with the Blue Cloaks. My friends and I are here to investigate your fire.
Oh, it's nice to hear. So, you gonna do something?
We're gonna damn well try.
All right. Now,
Can
what?
I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
There was one person left inside. Can you tell me anything about the foreman?
Yeah, Hart. Good employee, did his job right. Made sure we made a lot of lumber. Good.
Did he have any enemies?
Yes.
Quit betting.
Yes, the Archmage.
There's like, ask if he had any enemies.
Mercy's just gonna give her a
Yes,
look.
he had a horrendous rivalry with the Archmage, Gorgothok.
How did you know Gothok?
I hate to ask this, but this has been burning for 4 days. Is anyone in your team a magic user?
You're asking if a member of a sawmill is a magic user.
Look, man, I've seen some weird shit in my life.
Hell no.
Wait, what?
I don't have a fucking magic user working in my lumber yard. That's absurd.
I'm insulted.
Do you have any competition that would want this place to burn?
No. That's ridiculous.
Inside check.
I'm going to, yeah.
Yeah, since I'm there, I'll incite that as well.
You'll probably have a better shot than I will, but
We can both do it. If Connor lets
yeah,
us.
that sounds about right.
You guys can roll whatever you want, whenever you want.
I roll survival.
Mercy and Calron, you both do not believe he has any rivals that would burn down.
Okay.
So, out of the people that were inside, the ones that got out, are they back at home? Have they been debriefed?
Well, it's certainly not working.
Obviously. Jill. No.
Twas I who set the house ablaze.
My favorite picture.
I immediately went to that picture. Thank you so very much, Jill.
When we get art of the dude, I need to Photoshop that.
I feel like Mercy's gonna give Cal
And
a
by
look and
Photoshop,
be
I mean
like,
stick it in MS Paint.
you got
Cal's
anything
gonna-
to ask him?
Oh God.
Gale kind of walks up behind them with the glaive noticeably out and kind of in front of him, almost using it as a walking staff.
Okay.
Where do you get your wood from? Where do you steal the trees from?
This is
When
gonna
that
I just want to
happens,
verify. Are you trying to intimidate him?
Not with that, no, but he's thinking about it.
On purpose.
Mercy's gonna go ahead and put a hand on his chest and go, he's new.
Yeah,
Don't
I
knock
get it from the woods.
Which woods?
Oh
The ones nearby.
Hmm.
Can I insight check that to see if like he's being shifty about where he's getting his wood from?
No, you inside checked him. You inside checked him on whether or not he had any kind of enemies. You can inside check him right now if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Can I
Side
do
note, you shouldn't ask a man where he gets his wood.
that?
Hey. Inside check. Yeah. He gets it from the woods.
Okay, so he's not being like suspicious of getting into some like to cut corners or anything like that.
So it'd be odd to try and cut corners on receiving the wood. It's wood.
This is gonna sound like an odd question. How long has the sawmill been here?
Been here about 5 years.
Was there anything here before that?
Nope. Trees.
some long lost burial mound.
Oh God.
I was
You're
making
right.
sure he hadn't taken the
It's
land
Yeah,
from
you're
anyone.
right. We dug up a graveyard to put in a sawmill.
That's not what I was aiming for, but thanks.
Sarcasm. Wow.
this is okay. That's sarcastic. Okay.
No, I was asking to make sure he didn't take the land from someone else.
No,
That would have been bitten.
It's part of the freaking woods. We cleared the trees, we built the building, and then we started cutting lumber. That's it.
How's
I would
business been?
Say at this point, Cal will start taking just like a lap around the building
Okay.
just to see if he sees anything.
Like a hearty jog or what?
Little less than a power walk. He's not like take,
Got it.
he's not like take
So
something.
he's-
He's not like
he's
running.
doing-
Let's go, lady in the mall. He's not
Yeah,
ready
he's
to go.
doing grandma on the mall. He's just like, okay.
Like he's not like in a rush about it. He's just like it's more casual than anything. He just wants to like take a walk around. And
All I
just-
can think of is
You can move your token wherever you so choose.
Well, it's I'm gonna like walk around the entire thing to see if I see anything.
You can move your token wherever you so choose.
Okay, cool, thanks.
But-
Okay, maybe.
how's business been? I honestly don't know anything about the lumber business, so
Fine. Everybody always needs something to be built. some way. Carpenters will call us up
Why
and
is Gale up in me now?
Gail's just moving. No, Gail's just moving over to make sure nobody messes with you.
Aww.
I'm gonna. Has
Just
anything
kinda
been
keeping an
off
eye
the
on this
past
place.
few weeks, or has it been business as usual?
business as usual. It's just we cut wood. What do you want?
To find out what's causing the fire.
I'm sorry, Cal's whole thing. He was moving square by square.
Listen, like, this is what I wanted to do, and like, I'm not sure why I had to move my token. Yeah, I'm just like taking a walk around.
Yeah, you're taking a walk around. There's
Do I
nothing
see
there.
anything?
No.
Does the foreman
Okay,
have any
thanks.
family?
Yeah, of course.
Can you tell us where we could find them? I know it's awfully late, but the sooner we can try to figure out what's caused this and hopefully retrieve.
He lives somewhere in the town. Not sure where, but you know, he's got a house and wife, kids, stuff like that. You're just like your father.
Just like your father.
My dad at me.
I'm glad that the chat
You're nothing,
today
Duck. You're just like your father.
I'm looking at the chat today has just been.
So good.
It's
Been
been
a
on
treat.
fire.
Hey, that was bad.
We're terrible people.
Everything I say is bad.
Dale like kind of glances over at Rudy and he's like, "Yo, have you found anything yet?"
At this point, well, it's been about 10 minutes of talking, so yes, by this point, the spell does go off. And you do see that, yes, the fire does have a evocation aura to it.
Ah, a thing I'm familiar with. Oh, it does seem to be magical in nature.
Can you
Where's
dispel the magic or something?
I do not have that capability.
I
Unfortunately,
don't have the capability.
I am definitely not high level enough yet.
None of y'all do.
Nope.
Is she talking loud enough we can all hear?
Yeah, I mean, she's talking, whisper talking, but she's talking in her voice, but raising it in a
Shout as you shout at Dea.
Rudy, do you know anything to put
Yes.
out a magic fire?
Do I?
Water?
So water will work.
Oh, we've already tried water.
Tried water. I can try it again.
Doesn't your bracelet turn stuff to ice?
It does. It does do that. I forgot about that.
And fire melts ice into water.
It's magic eyes, or perhaps it'll work. But would I know anything that would cause this sort of thing? That would cause like magic, except for like, alchemist fire I can think of, but it wouldn't last this long.
Alchemist fire is a very different animal.
Yeah.
Is it
Is
like
there anything
fire?
Think of a regular thing of alchemist fire. Think of it like a Molotov cocktail.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Gotcha.
Would I know
or,
of any
or
like
napalm.
maybe like
It's a chemical reaction, not an actual like spell.
animal, not an animal, but like a creature or something that would cause this to happen?
Roll an intelligence check. Like
Not
just
Arcana?
regular intelligence.
Okay. I will
Don't
try
fuck
that.
it up.
Yeah. That's where you guys don't understand. I used all my good rolls earlier.
You literally
Yeah.
did.
I used all my good rolls earlier. I'm so mad.
Now you can roll Arcana.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that's better.
There's certainly a lot of creatures that could use fire. Dragons, but those are noticeable. Fiends, but those are noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
No, those are the only things that are coming to mind at the moment.
Fiends are noticeable. Okay. It's not fiends.
What kind of efforts have been made to put the fire out?
Well, we've used some water, and we tried throwing dirt and stuff like that on it. It didn't work at all.
Wait.
Does it just spring back up like it did earlier with my friend's magic?
Can I try using my bracelet to throw, changing it to ice and throw like chill touch at it using ice instead of necrotic? So I will try that at one of the fire things.
Okay. So you activate the bracelet, and as you do so, you watch as the rune on the, I believe it is a...
Diamond?
No, it's not a diamond.
It's not a diamond. Oh, it's an aquamarine.
Sapphire.
No.
It's an aquamarine.
Aquamarine, that was it.
You watch as that one flares to life, and the chill touch that you throw out, instead of being a odd kind of spectral white color, it is instead a deep, a icy blue shade. And you watch as it does impact some of the flame, and it douses it for a bit, but then it quickly
comes again.
places
There's
back.
something doing this.
Has anyone tried to go in?
She's this.
It's on fire.
I know. Has anyone tried to go in?
I was thinking about that.
That's what I was
staring
thinking
at
about
the. Hey.
Who the fuck's gonna go into a burning building?
I mean, I'm
Mercy,
Someone really stupid and
if
really
there's anyone
desperate.
that's going to go in, it's going to be either you or me. We
Yeah.
can at least somewhat withstand it.
It's
Yeah.
it's still gonna hurt like a bitch.
yeah,
I'd rather not, because I am not as
buff.
not
Tanky.
as buff as you are.
And
Yeah.
we haven't noticed anything in the surrounding woods.
I'm gonna walk around with the detect magic going on, seeing if maybe it's stronger somewhere else.
Okay.
Psst, hey, look over here first if you're gonna do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
And you see that as that is an entrance to the building. Like it is up on like a kind of a. I suppose like stilts would be the word for it. It's up on some support beams, basically.
So she's gonna do that.
You can roll perception check.
Okay. I will.
Everything in me is telling me to go into that building.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
I'm not good at perception, guys.
You don't detect any changes in the aura.
Really needs glasses.
Everything's in me is telling me, hey, don't go into that building, but like, I really want to.
Don't go into the
Don't do that.
You will be literally on fire.
It's like when you're looking at a cliff and the back of your head is going, I could jump off this, and you're going, no, don't jump off it, stop it.
Yeah.
I have that thought when driving. Sometimes.
How close can I get to the building?
Once you guys get to close to like 5 to 10 feet, that is like the point where it's really hot. For you guys out of character, it is like for the non-tiefling players, it is uncomfortably hot once you get that close. For tieflings, it's very hot, and it is not pleasant, but you're not going to take damage from it.
Are the windows
Everybody
still
else,
in?
Like in the case of Dea, like if you got to this distance, you would be taking damage. It's extremely hot.
Because like my brain is going fire elemental, but like I can't come up with that outside of character, so I don't know.
Question.
Yeah.
Are the windows still intact on this place?
No.
So the windows have been blasted out.
Yeah, the few windows that are still that were present on the sawmill are not there.
Compromise. I'm gonna walk up and look in one of the windows. I know I'll take damage, but I won't be in the burning building.
If something is
Okay.
causing it, and there's a chance it's still inside, we might be able to draw it out.
Has
somehow.
Rudy said that a creature could have caused this out loud?
I mean,
Well, Dea just
she
thinks
wa-
it anyway.
she
like-
said there's something. Yeah, she said it. She definitely said that it's possible. It's magical in nature, and it's possible.
And Mercy, the best window for you to get to is up here because a bunch of them are also up high. Like this building is not floor leveled. It's like up on like supports.
Yeah,
She
Rudy
wants
would have said
to
something
begin.
out loud like, "Oh, it seemed I have this strong feeling that it's a creature and not."
Well,
a...
if we come back in the morning, I can bring a spell that will detect such creatures, but I don't have it ready today.
Mercy's already looking inside.
I like the idea of everyone talking and then just looking, and Mercy's like trying to get in. It's like, wait,
Mercy, no! I'm not trying to get in.
So-
I'm trying to look through the window.
So you Mercy, looking through the broken in window.
Yeah.
Broken out window.
Actually, no, I'll
Flames.
stay near Gale. Since
And I want you to roll a perception check for me.
Yeah. Let this be a decent one. If it
Did you
goes.
take it?
We'll see.
Yeah!
Hey.
yeah, not
Excellent.
shabby.
Oh,
Whisper,
damn.
please.
I was gonna
Whisper!
Yes!
Whisper! I'll take my headphones off.
Whoops.
And I gotta
What?
get it.
Can you put me into whispers?
Yeah, you could just see.
Ooh.
Oh no, this is her second. This is her second whispers.
Yeah.
Ah.
But speaking of, now
Nice.
that we found out that Dawn was a werecat, what exactly was that whisper session about?
I think
What?
it was her. He told us just basically like, Cal seems fine. That's literally what he said.
Oh.
Okay. I was curious about that.
Yeah, he was like he didn't say anything other than Cal says it thinks it's fine. So I was like, that's why I just was like, okay, that's fine. If he trusts it, because this was before we had a fight, so I trusted you a little more. Before Cal and Rudy had a fight, so she trusted you a little more.
Sorry, I haven't said much this session besides making memes. More. Wait, what? What about D&D Beyond?
It's a thing.
Just
It's
a meme,
amazing.
Ah.
Oh, poor Joe can't hear anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jill can't hear us.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Kate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
D&D
just like-
Beyond, if you guys want to sponsor us too, please feel free. I love your website. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, sponsor us. We're on session 12. We have 2 followers. And
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
and we have a promising future. And
We got
Your
this.
Okay.
Your machine's broke.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
poor
can't hear,
she
otherwise.
Yeah.
gave her headphones is with Jess. So
Yeah.
Where did Jess go?
in the Whispers channel.
Yes.
She had an actually decent professional. Thank God.
I had a decent one. I don't
No,
think
I'm saying-
I don't think I was close
Poor
enough
Jess
to the
rolls, I
building.
feel bad. Like I'm taking all her bad rolls today. I'm rolling like shit.
There you go.
I
I'm
rolled
just.
like really good earlier. Like literally all my monk had like really good rolls for the most part, and then this one rolling like shit.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, Maury's not getting close to the fire.
That's fine. I mean, Rudy isn't really a fan of fire either, but she knows she can like resist. Like she's okay with it, so that's why she's doing it.
I mean,
Gale doesn't like fire.
I kind of want it to be a fire elemental so I can try casting Create Water and just dumping 10 gallons on its head to see if it does anything. Probably not, but you know.
Probably not,
I
but
can
it's
believe.
the effort.
Well, if it is an elemental, I'm going to use ice spells constantly.
I'm gonna get set on
Ooh.
fire.
Hello.
It
Merc-
does get too, but
Mercy's going to look from the building and immediately run back down the stairs.
Okay.
Gonna look at them and go, so, good news. I found the foreman.
Oh no.
Bad
Damn.
news.
Oh dear.
He sawed in half on one of the blades inside.
Oh my
Oh.
god! What
Well-
the fuck?
I mean, it's not death by fire.
No, but
Someone sawed him in half, Morgan.
it doesn't look like it was just him tripping and hitting it. It would have been.
So I want to verify.
That happens
You are
sometimes.
near Rudy right now.
Yeah, you're telling
Yeah.
this to me.
Okay.
Perhaps
So,
you
like-
should tell the rest of the group.
Like I'll at best I'll give you Dea over there. Everybody else, y'all aren't in this.
I-
Yeah,
Well,
I'm chilling by
it's
Gale,
like-
I guess.
What
Perhaps,
the fuck?
perhaps we should tell the rest of the group.
Also,
No.
I'll point this out, Jolly. You can talk whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
don't want to. I just don't
Yes.
want to interrupt anything.
You
that's all.
kind of have to
Everyone
interrupt.
interrupts everyone.
Guys, Jolly, if you
That's
want
what
to
this group
talk,
does.
you need to just put it in the voice chat.
Yeah.
That's
in
Uh,
the roll 20 chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the Roll20 chat. Also, just play her character.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like tell me what she would do, or say that she's doing something, and we'll roll with it. Like just play a character.
Mercy, did you see anything else?
a lot of fire. The place definitely looks oddly intact for something that's been on fire for 4 days.
Is his body burned?
Was his body burned?
There were definitely flames licking up and around him, but his body was not burnt as badly as it should be.
That's fucked. This is
Yeah,
fucked.
it's
Are we?
not- It's not burned like it should be, and honestly, it looks like something may have, like, pushed him onto the saw blade. But I'm not 100% sure. He's laying on it pretty heavily for anything else.
This is super fucked up.
Yeah, it's not it's not a pretty sight seeing a man's rib cage.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, Mercy.
Never
It's sadly not the first time I've seen one, but I don't like it.
You joking? You've done it.
Shut up, Connor.
We should go inform the others. I'm going to go inform the others, and they're
With
just
that
brain
being said,
solve.
back to Cal and Madeline discussing baked goods.
So you look like a baker.
Yes,
Do you bake things?
I do.
Well, what's your signature thing? Do you want a bakery?
My dad runs it, but I'm just her daughter. So.
Guys, you won't
Musty's
believe
gonna look
it.
at him and clap her hands. And go,
Holy fuck!
Mom,
You
holy
went-
fuck.
You went straight to the same direction I went. I was gonna go, Mom, holy fuck!
Children, good news. I found the foreman.
That's not great news.
Oh,
no.
well, that. Oh.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
What
Bad
kind of position
news.
is he in?
He's literally sawed in half on the blade.
And not on fire.
He's not on fire as much as he should be. He's oddly
Oh.
intact.
That's wonderful.
Corner.
We should
Uh,
probably find.
I asked this like a week ago, but is it possible for me to swap out spells by like praying a little bit?
No, I think you have to do it at the beginning of the day.
Let me double check how clerics do their spells. I know there
Because,
are
like, I
some
looked up-
classes. There are
Okay,
some
so
classes where
that's-
you can. I don't know if you are one of them.
I know. I want to say the official thing was like, I can do it at the top of every day, like using like, if I'm spend like a minute per spell level, of prayer and meditation.
I believe that's the case.
I need to find the wording on it. Give me a moment. Keep talking.
I,
Yeah, post it.
I,
Okay.
I don't think he slipped. I will say that much.
Could it be? I mean, I know. What I know of fiends, they are quite obvious. But is there a way to find out if it is perhaps fiendish in nature? Or...
Again, I have the spell that lets me detect all manner of creatures from. Let me pull the list. From like elemental to fiend or even undead. I just don't know if I can fill it up. No, we might have to come back in the morning whenever prepared. If I,
If it's a fiend, I should be able to force it out.
You can force out a fiend.
I can.
Well, that would be useful.
If Cal can't detect
so
it.
what is that you're ruling?
It's 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list. So if you have a list of, let's see, if you have a list of 6 spells altogether, and for our first level and 2 our second level,
Mm-hmm.
that would mean that's 2. That'd be about 8 minutes of meditating.
Does that mean with my 3 first level spell slots, if I were to like just pray and meditate, I could swap
It'd be
out a spell?
3 minutes of praying and meditating.
To swap out a spell?
Yeah.
Then I guess I will do that.
Yeah, it's the whole spell slot changing thing gets tougher at higher levels because then you're not waiting 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You're waiting 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Which is why
Because
I'm.
it's per spell slot for every spell.
Yeah, I figured. But yeah, so I guess I will do that, and I will swap out. Fuck! I'll get rid of Shield of Faith and put on Detect Evil and Good, and then I don't feel like waiting another 10. I can't wait. I can't ritually cast that, so I guess I'll just fucking cast it.
Blow another spell slot, my man.
Done.
Alright.
Within 30 feet, you want to do it right there?
Concentration up for Q10 minutes. Any
Oh, you can
fiend,
wander
elemental,
around.
aberration, undead.
I have already read it. Don't worry.
Cool.
It's gonna, yeah.
And I will walk over here, I guess, which is where she saw the body.
Gotcha. You're getting close to the fire.
I know, which is why I was backing up a bit.
Gail's gonna go with.
Mercy's gonna talk to the owner again for a moment.
I'm gonna stand.
Faye
with
is gonna
Mercy.
stick next to her brother because she is convinced that there is something in there.
Huh?
It's just a matter of finding it.
Rose gonna.
She
Or
needs
he's
to
gonna
be close.
stay far away.
Rose finally gonna get off the cart.
Aww.
I gotta go in like 15 minutes.
Finally-
so-
And she's gonna come stand like kind of on the outlier like situation here that's happening with the boss man. Not really like into it, but just kind of there.
Actually,
Surrounded.
He's surrounded by women.
gonna actually stand over by the.
I'm gonna yell out and try to call Rudy over.
Okay.
Rudy, come over here.
Yes. This
You
is awkward.
suspected it was some sort of fiend or elemental in nature?
It's possible. I'm not sure if it could be anything, but it does seem to be quite magical.
Well, what do you know about undead? Because I am detecting an undead presence in there.
I don't know what I know about undead.
It's a knowledge religion check.
Oh God. Well,
I'll make a 1-2 as I'm cleric, and that's
Make
sort
a
of.
1.
I'm gonna do just as well as I done the one earlier.
hey, I know a lot, guys.
I know. Undead are a thing, guys.
Yes, they are. There definitely are undead that could do stuff like this, but the problem with undead is that the ones that can are typically pretty noticeable. Like a will-o'-the-wisp. You're gonna see one. It's a light. It's a clear light. And they use lightning, to be fair. So that couldn't do it. A flame skull is literally a burning skull that flies around. So probably not that. You're not entirely sure, but it may have to do something with heart.
Looks over, sort of like Heart is the guy inside, right? Yeah.
Heart is the dead body.
Yep.
Heart is the dead body.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, the organ?
If for some reason his death had enough negative emotion linked to it, he could have cursed this place in some way.
Would I be able to detect that? Because I also know
It's
is
a
it magically
mystery.
consecrated or desecrated?
It is not. It would technically be desecrated, to be fair.
Okay, so I know that this area is now desecrated.
Perhaps it has to do with.
Do I know
They did.
anything about that?
I already asked.
He did mention the. You were serious about the thing with the Archmage, right?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I can't tell with you, Connor.
If this man had
There's something.
enemies,
We need
then
to speak. We need to speak with his family, perhaps. They might
It's in
know.
a burning building. Maddie.
Hold on, guys.
well, at least the sheriff and the foreman don't seem to know if Hart had any enemies.
Well, let's walk over there and ask. Actually, I'm
Already
gonna walk
asked.
this way. Well, we asked about his enemies, didn't ask about Heart's.
I did ask about Hart's enemies.
Also, I want to just
But I was a
walk
good
around
man.
the building, well, since I have it for the whole 10 minutes, and try to like get a read on the entire building to see if I notice anything else.
No. Anything else?
I don't.
Nope.
Okay.
But maybe,
I'm over
perhaps
here
the owner doesn't know because when you're at work, you're just thinking about work. Your family might know better,
Or
Owner
his
might not even be there.
coworkers
or his coworkers.
who survived, and
Yeah, I'm actually
he didn't die by fire, so one of these coworkers has to know how he died. All right.
Okay, now you're talking to nobody.
Ah!
I'm like walking back over as you're.
Yeah,
talking.
I was.
Dana is musing to herself as everybody else fucks off. Like, hey!
Turns around. Hey, where'd you go?
Well, and I'm gonna look at the sheriff and I'm be like, well,
Yeah.
Where are
We
the?
we do know what we could possibly find out what caused this. It is quite perhaps magical in nature is the best to describe it.
And well,
But
I don't mean to sound rude, but that's fairly clear that is magical.
I understand. However, I do think we need to speak with perhaps the other people in this sawmill or his family. They might have more information that may be able to help us.
Actually, I did think of something just now.
Mhm.
Is that I do have the ability to tell undead to fuck off, magically speaking. And
Be
I
gone.
could try to use it, and maybe if we banish it, it might put out the fires? I don't know how
Worth
this
a
works
shot.
out.
Do you
I
have
could-
to get close?
I need to be within 30 feet, which is also the range of the spell. So, no
Would,
closer than I've already been.
Would using this then let this thing wander and potentially cause more fires?
I don't know. From what I understand, it just make them run away, potentially somewhere where we could put an end to it.
It runs
If it
away
runs-
from you?
If it runs far enough away, it would run into the woods.
Why
As
don't
the-
we...
You are basically in a clearing that has been stripped of all trees to avoid any fires from catching,
Perhaps
just as
if
a
we
safety measure because this is a
do that,
sawmill.
But as long
Perhaps
as
if
we
he does
catch
do
it
that.
before,
we stand on the other side of it, of
That's
the
what I was
building,
thinking.
where he would run, and because he would only have to run from Calorol. And perhaps we stand on the other side of the building so that we can attack him when he escapes the building.
Ball
Do you wanna
bearings.
try this?
It seems like an option.
Also,
that we-
he's cut in half. Why does he gonna run?
That's
You'd be
true.
shocked what an undead can do. I think.
He's literally 2 pieces.
He can crawl.
Actually, let me pull up.
Crawling is a lot slower than running, so I wouldn't worried about that.
Oh, actually, never mind. I can't do it. It has
Why?
to see or hear the undead thing that's in 30 feet of me.
You can't get close enough to see it without getting hurt.
I mean, I'm willing to take some damage.
You get burnt pretty bad.
Yeah, you'd be toasty.
Deo wouldn't let you.
You're not a tiefling.
I mean, at the same time, do we have any better option?
We can, if he
And like, I can heal
curse
myself.
this place. We can find his murderer and maybe bring justice or something, or
If
get
we
him to uncurse it.
Well, those are two separate issues. This might stop the fire.
I think we need to worry about the immediate issue at hand as opposed to we can find justice. That works, but quite frankly,
Would
she gestures to the building.
out of character, would it like make sense to be like if kind of like a restless spirit kind of thing where you're like solve the problem and then like put them to rest that way? Is that like a thing in this universe?
I don't know.
Can I like roll for
Want to roll knowledge religion?
if you'll let me.
Go nuts, buddy.
You're
Considering
always-
I failed my religion check earlier, I probably can't.
Boy, howdy,
Not
you have no clue.
Mm.
Yeah, I figured.
The only one who
Yeah.
knows shit about religion is the like non-religious person.
The cleric has a -1 to religion.
That's
Hey,
funny.
I might get the idiot savant feat at some
Ye
point.
dumb.
It's okay. We're all dumb.
Mood.
I don't know what to do. It's like
I mean,
Should we leave someone here to watch it?
Where's it gonna go?
To watch it to see if
They-
anything happens.
It's gonna Baba Yaga.
They've been
out
watching
here
it for
crap
4
on.
days.
I feel like I should
Still.
try to expel it. I feel like, yeah, I'll get hurt, but I can
perhaps
heal
we
myself.
should set up camp here to keep a watch on it until the morning, and then some of us can go into town.
Connor and Jill literally made that joke with Baba
I
Yaga.
know, I heard her say that, and I was like, oh god, I love the idea of a burning building just going like, oh, fuck this, and running away.
Oh my god.
This is so good.
Anyways,
Perhaps we should set up camp a bit away from the fire and keep watch on it. And then in the morning, we can go speak to people in the town while some stay and talk.
I mean, me and
Take
Moy do
12.
have the comm discs.
Talk. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
True.
wait. The plan's going. Part of us going into town.
Tomorrow morning.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Wouldn't be
So-
very useful to go knock on people's doors in the middle of the night. They might be a little grumpy.
Yeah,
I forgot what
perhaps.
time it was.
Late.
It's getting there. It's pretty late.
All right. Yes, that would be the best idea.
Certainly not midnight yet, mind you. It's still about
Yeah, but it's late enough where
7,
if you
8.
knocked on people's doors, it's probably not gonna. Especially.
They'd be very confused while you're knocking on the door this late. The only
Yeah,
people
and
who are
also we'd have to walk back into town, which would take another half an hour.
Yeah, the people
You're
who
not
are
gonna
currently
do
doing
it.
that are constables, so they have a little more authority.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's. I don't like that.
What?
I don't like any time Connor rolls.
No, I dropped the die. Don't worry. I actually dropped it. On
Roll
the floor.
insight on Connor.
Okay,
God.
I dropped it.
Wait, can I?
Yeah, sure. I dropped it.
You believe him!
What's the dice, dude?
Anywho, I'm in favor of staying here and watching it. I know it's been burning for 4 days, but you
I
also don't know what's
No.
gonna happen.
I don't really
Thank
care,
you.
but Cal, I don't want you getting burned to try something that might not work.
Is he gonna stick his stick in the fire?
Not gonna lie, Cal, it's pretty hot,
It's
and I'm pretty flame blueprint resistant.
and
I got hurt just standing on the building.
It's.
Well, wait. Okay, actually, Connor.
Mhm.
It does say see or hear me. Does this mean I could just yell?
Yeah, you can shout over the crackling flames of an entire building.
Well, I thought you had to hear it.
No, it says as an
It
action.
has to.
each
It has to
undead-
hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like,
try
are you being
it.
sarcastic about that, or?
You can do it.
You can certainly try.
Go do it right now, before I
It is
leave.
an action that you can attempt.
Go try it.
I mean, I can try it. It's not something that's limited as long as I, take a breather.
Do it.
Do you want to get in position first, just in case it does work?
Well, I'll be right next to you no matter what.
Yes, I will go over here then.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna go to the other side of the building then.
I'm
Set yourselves
gonna
in
go with
position.
Brody. Where's your-
Gale's going as well.
Do you want to go with them to watch to make sure nothing happens, or do you want to go over with us in case it comes?
I'll go with the twins.
Alright, I was going with the twins.
Morgan, are you gonna do anything?
Why are you putting it right up the butt? Get him away. Get her away from him a little bit.
Sorry, sorry. My dad and my sister had to come in and start making noise. Whatever gets me away from the fire faster. So I guess going with the tieflings are heading out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's leaving. We're just like surrounding the building right
We're
now.
not.
right?
We're not getting away from the fire. And we're getting away in case it
No,
comes.
let's bring it into the shed.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna head with Mercy and Rudy because why not? Haven't talked
And
with them.
Jolly,
Over there.
what are you gonna do?
Move it out a little
That's
bit.
a hard choice.
You want the material that's on the
Okay, I'll
screen?
just go with Dea and Cal right now, just to make sure. they're fine.
Good idea. That works.
You should actually have a healer like on
Kate,
each
I muted
side.
you because I didn't want to hear the
All right.
background noise.
Okay.
Oh.
No, it's
Me-
fine. 'Cause we have.
I have to go in a minute.
Okay. I'm going to present my holy symbol and loudly as I can yell, Saren Ray compels you and cast Turn Undead, I guess.
Okay. You cast Turn Undead.
Power of Siren Ray
I don't need to
compels
roll
you.
anything because this creature is immune to it.
Oh, fuck.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Well,
Well, so much for that.
You couldn't make it that easy, you guys.
no.
No.
And for about 30 seconds, nothing occurs.
Uh-huh.
Do you think he
Cool,
gets performance
well-
anxiety about this?
Okay, I guess I walk over to the rest of the group and say, well, that didn't work.
Can I take a ball bearing and just chuck it through the window? Or like a rock or something?
Yeah.
Fuck this
You're
guy.
just an ow fuck.
Incredible.
I want to try and hit the.
Wait, only
hit the
for 30
body.
seconds, nothing happens?
It's been 30 seconds, nothing's happening.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I
gonna
toss
say,
a rock at the dead body.
like, something happened in the 30 seconds.
Do you? Because you can't see it.
I can't? Not through the
No.
window?
Remember what I keep saying?
It's on
The
still.
building is on a platform.
Right.
the
Well, I
only reason I
tossed
thought
the
the
rock
window
through the
up there.
window.
You get
I'm sorry, did you say that you just tossed your rat through the window?
A
Well,
rock!
Oh.
Cock.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, I definitely saw like the flash of light, like I did.
Oh, yeah, you did it.
Anyway.
You did it.
So, It worked, but whatever it is, it either resisted it or didn't have an effect.
So it might not be undead in general? No, you guys said it was undead.
It's definitely undead. The spell told me that much.
Something
it's just
perhaps
not
it's
affected
just
by
not.
the ability.
And maybe the undead.
Maybe it can't move because it doesn't have legs.
Maybe it's just too angry to leave this place.
Also possible.
Alright, I gotta duck out. Dea is going to go silent.
All right, in that case, let's finish this up right here, okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I want a perception check from only the people over here.
People
'Cause you guys-
over.
oh, sorry.
Over where?
I used the wrong one. I was on the wrong overlay. People over
These
here.
guys? Oh, great.
Technically
Sure.
Perception?
I don't see
Perception
shit.
check. That's the
Perception.
only
No, it's
one.
okay.
Damn it! I'm rolling so poorly.
Well, no, it's okay. Galen.
Damn.
2 natural 20s.
Fuck me.
Yes.
Wow.
Damn.
Do I get whispers? Do I get whispers?
So, Madeline, Morgan, and Galeth, you all watch as.
Oh, no.
You guys all watch as Meryl's locks up.
Oh shit.
He stops
Oh,
moving.
no. Oh, no.
And
Okay.
then you watch as coming out of where the log is supposed to be
No.
loaded in, holding a big ass saw in one hand and a big ass hatchet in the other. You watch as the body of one Oscar Hart, cleaving mostly all the way through in his ribcage, as it goes about 3/4 of the way. He walks out, still burning, and looks at Meryl and goes, "You!"
I don't think that's how that's supposed to work.
And I believe we'll hold off on the fight for next session because
Alright.
I'm gonna lose you.
Yeah.
And like you're right here. Everybody's ready to fight, but the problem is,
That's what I was asking.
would you rather you go without the rope?
It's
Not a
only
bad
one
idea.
road.
It's one
fine.
person. We'll be fine.
She's a death machine.
I'm okay
I
with
can
this.
wait.
It's alright.
We have
Alright.
another road. We have 2 roads. We'll be fine.
All right, I warned you.
No, but I.
I mean,
well,
it's
yeah.
not-
Oh, no.
I don't want to
person
be the
killing
reason you
7
guys cut
people.
it short suddenly.
I personally.
We can
don't
cut
like-
it short, it's fine.
No.
Connor, I would like to point this out. We're going to be short people for the next few sessions.
Okay, I warned you. So,
Alright.
Why do I say these things?
Okay.
No, I'm
Bye.
going to say stuff. You shush.
So, in that case, I'm going to need initiative rolls from everybody.
I mean, like, yeah, Becca's a murderer, but we're still capable on our own.
Oh wait, no, I did the
Roll
wrong
as
thing
good as I
again.
usually do.
I click myself, right? Where's
I have ice stuff. It's fine.
So how am I rolling initiative?
Click
Do
on
you see
your
the
token.
button? Yeah, you have to click your token and then roll initiative on your sheet.
Okay.
Click on the token?
Yes.
Yes, like the actual
There
thing
we
you
go.
keep moving around.
Okay. I'll be right back. I have to get out of my room.
It's 5.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
why? What?
Gale.
No, like I clicked it and then it didn't do it.
Yeah, no, you just rolled a 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You rolled the 2.
Good job, man.
Oh, it's officially a 2. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Good to know the tanks are always battle as for.
Oh,
It's good to know the newbies really fit in with us.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
god.
we are going to keep Dea
Hey, we got
off of combat because I do not like putting players into fights
Yeah,
like
no,
these
that's fair.
when they
Yeah.
can't control themselves.
Oh no! Suddenly she passed out.
She got so
'Cause
scared.
just for the sake of whatever, she's not in combat. Period.
Mm.
Oh, guys, I need help with it. I can't find it.
Okay.
Initiative is in your top.
The
You
top-
go
So
over.
if you go to your sheet, character sheet, it says armor class, speed, initiative.
Initiative's in the middle.
Okay.
of the thing. There you go.
Nice.
There we go. And I need to turn off. There's something on you that keeps doing double rolls, and I don't like that. There we go. Advantage toggle.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get water since
Stop getting water.
everything's happening so much. BRB.
I'm a little
Guys, I
pumped
can't
still.
believe I'm controlling Ro now.
I'll kill you.
Do you actually not want me to?
You can. I
Okay.
don't care.
I'd say I know your spells. I won't let you die. Haven't yet. I don't like
Okay, I'm going first. That's good.
the weight.
Hey, I have to set everything up.
All
Question,
right.
Connor, did you design this fight for 8 people?
I designed it to be tough.
Okay.
Oh, great.
It's fine. We've got a paladin and a sorcerer.
I'm gonna,
Yep.
you know what? I'm gonna be
Cal,
smart
you're
for
up.
once. I'm gonna hide behind the big guy.
Okay. And it looked like that Oscar was coming for Meryl's, right?
Oh, he pointed directly at him.
Okay, then I'm going to.
What spell did I got again?
I can't believe I knew it. I had in my brain that I couldn't say.
No, it's not it. Okay, Oh, cool, he's already within 30 feet of me. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on him.
Okay.
So, has to make a wisdom save before we can attack him.
Got it.
And then I will use my
That
action.
will. That will certainly help with the paralyzation he's currently under.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And as long as he doesn't attack, it'll be fine. And if he's paralyzed, he can't attack anyway.
Oh no, he can't.
Yeah.
That's your bonus action. Standard.
That's my bonus action. So for my standard action, I will cast Sacred Flame.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And do 2 points of damage if it
Yeah, as
fails.
long as he fails to save. And it's 5 plus only 2, 7. He takes the 2 points of damage. And you
don't
watch
know.
as the flames that swirl around him do seem to dim for a bit. But with that being said, it's now Oscar Hart's turn.
All right, I forgot music is a thing.
And Oscar
Oh yeah.
is going to look at you all, and he's going to say, "Get out of my way!" And you're all in range.
Oh god.
I'm going to need dexterity checks from all dexterity saves from all of you as he reels back and a swirling ball of fire conjures in his hand and he pitches it at you all.
Is it fire?
Just straight dex?
Yep.
Just straight dex?
Everyone on this side.
Ooh.
Okay, this is fine.
Ooh.
Oh, Maddie.
No, that's not either.
You know what's funny on this? I'm already resistant to fire.
I know. It means you're taking a quarter damage, which certainly does help. Oh, and it's
Wait,
removed
am
too.
I in range or no?
He said all of us.
All of you.
Oh god,
All
that's
of me too?
50.
Okay.
Y'all are all
I
within
did not
20 feet.
realize that. I'm so sorry.
Rose alone.
We're all dead.
Rose by yourself.
I mean, I'm gonna be resistant to this anyway.
she
Hold
usually
on, I'm
likes
sorry.
to-
I think my thing went away.
Distance.
Where did
I
my
just-
thing go?
What's the rule? Okay, 1d4
Where
plus
did your thing
1.
go?
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So pass from Gale, Morrigan, Mercy, fail
Mhm.
from Rudy, Madeline, and Caloron.
I mean, I take half anyway, so
Yeah.
That's a lot of
No.
dice!
it's a fireball. Fireball is 8d6.
I know.
What?
10, 8,
I shouldn't
20,
go out.
28 points of damage to the people
14.
who failed the save.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
God.
god.
And I believe, Maddie, you only have 22. You're also down.
Hey guys, we should have waited.
It doesn't matter. He goes before everybody anyway. You guys need to like get out of. We all need to get out of fireball.
So, Maddie, just to
Yes?
show you, if you click your token, you see how this little green circle shows up?
Yes?
If you type in something like
think
plus
God-
whatever or minus whatever, it will automatically reduce your health.
Okay.
Once you hit 0 or below, you're unconscious.
We're gonna be fine, guys. We have 2 people who can heal.
No.
No, 'cause-
No,
Gale
both of
has-
them are down.
no.
Oh,
Gale
shit.
has lay on hands.
I did not roll for the sheriff. My mistake.
Oh fuck.
Can we retcon that then?
It's still an 8-person combat.
Gale can do lay on hands, and Ro has stuff. If she wants to use it. If she doesn't want to be a murder person.
Also,
Okay.
for what it's
Hot damn,
worth,
sheriff.
Sanctuary is not concentration.
I forgot. I should have rolled for him because he beat everybody.
Yeah.
My
So can he
mistake.
go?
He's gonna go. Yes.
Okay, good. Ooh, he's got a gun.
He does have a gun. So you're gonna watch. You guys all watch as Sheriff Chris Mercy pulls out his pistol, and then pulls out another small length of metal, and then sticks it into the very side of the gun, and you watch as it sticks out a little bit from either side. And he's gonna point his pistol over at the corpse of Oscar Hart. He's going to shoot twice.
Okay, good. I don't think I can see him.
1, 2.
Damn.
At least one of those have to hit.
They both hit because it has low AC.
Oh, sick.
Guns are fucking.
Maybe I'll actually
And
be able to hit it this
15.
time.
Oh, 25!
Come on,
That's
good.
good.
Nice.
We're gonna be fine, guys.
Are you sure about that?
I am.
We have a new and better Mercy now. With a
Uh,
gun.
Mercy who can touch people and bring them up. Just-
No, she was talking about the
I will
show.
point out to the people who pass the save, you do still take 14 points of damage.
I know.
Yep.
I marked it.
Hello?
I
Not
didn't
me.
pass, but I marked it.
Mercy,
Everyone?
you take half of 14,
Hello?
so
7.
7.
Alright.
Morrigan, you take 14. Gale, you take 14.
I took 14.
No, I said
I also-
Morrigan.
No. I also take 14 because I am resistant.
Yeah, because you're also resistant.
Okay,
So that's
sorry.
the only reason I didn't go down.
For some reason, the audio cut out when I
Hey.
mess.
Kate,
What? Is it my turn?
I told you I muted you a while ago because of your father and your sister. They were
I
loud.
got out of the room. They're not in the room.
No, I told you that about a while ago, though. You stayed muted the entire time. You could have undone it.
No, I was unmuted.
No, you weren't.
I unmuted myself.
Oh, God. Okay.
You take half damage, Morgan.
It's...
Fuck,
you
wait,
take,
what? What did I do?
When you,
You-
pass the save,
you
still
pass the
take
save,
half
you still
damage.
take half damage.
You're not a level 7
Oh.
rank yet. When you're
I'm
level
not
7, then you take 0 damage, but that's level 7.
Ay, ay, ay.
From the fireball?
Yes.
Oh, because I didn't hear that part. I don't know. Okay, so that was 24 points of damage, you said?
It
Oh, it's
No.
Half is 14.
half is 14 is
14.
28.
Oh,
20,
yeah, that's
okay.
what I was
Yep.
gonna do, what's it called?
Uncanny dodge.
38 minus 14.
I'm pretty sure uncanny dodge is for
attack rolls.
attack rolls is also 5th level. Good call.
Yeah. And it is 5th level.
So you don't get to do that. So Erudite, you're up.
Me. Okay, I'm gonna. Can I see him from where I'm at or no?
There's
Yeah.
a wall in the way of you, so no, from that angle you cannot see.
Okay. Can
But
if
you
I go,
did just see as a ball of fire came by and then exploded.
If I go like right here, can I see? Behind Morgan?
You certainly can. You can definitely see.
Okay, I'm just good because I want to do a spell.
Also,
I'm going to do shatter. Yeah, I'm gonna do shatter, but I'm gonna change it to cold
that's
right.
on fire. Oh, actually,
above him. I
you're gonna
think
change shatter
I'm
and
gonna-
turn cold.
yes,
All right.
change and right above him. Damn it. Okay. Oh my god. Where the fuck? I don't know where I lost my thing. Where'd it go? Oh my god. I
Always
can't
do.
Shit, I'm so bad at this. You guys, you'd think I'd never played this before. Alright, so...
And you all watch as the lumber nearby is also ignited now because fireball.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
fire.
yay!
Okay.
Welcome
So
to
he
your
has to do
first combat.
Con
Maddie.
save.
You're down.
Okay. And you're gonna spend your bonus action to.
Change it to cold.
Okay. It's a Constitution saving throw. Whoops. There we go. A 7 plus.
And it's gonna fail unless it's got really high con.
Plus 7, so 14.
Oh, I think actually that passes.
No, isn't your DC 15?
I think it
yes,
is.
it is. So
Yeah,
no,
I was
it
gonna say.
fails.
Pretty
It
sure.
fails.
Pretty sure it
fails.
does a fail. So.
That is a fail. Wow, that's a high
Alright.
con though.
Yeah. Revenants are scary.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
God damn it.
Oh, that's it. That's
That's
not right.
That's also
That's
not
not-
right.
You mean 3d8, not D38?
D38.
He takes 70. He takes 37 points. You typed it in wrong.
Okay,
Yay!
I still asked though. Fuck.
Hi.
so feels bad now.
So,
Feels
Oh,
bad,
right.
man.
and you watch as the cold burst that you make appear above him does appear to harm him just a little bit more as the flames seem to die down a bit.
It harms him a little bit more.
Just a bit.
He's got to be at least a little warm.
My radiant damage didn't do any extra damage, did it?
It did not.
Okay, cool.
But the cold did. Did it? I'm asking. Does it look like it did more?
It appeared to.
Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna and then I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go that way. I got 10 more movement. I'm using it.
All right.
Okay.
Up next, Morgan.
All right. I'm gonna cast magic missile. All 3 darts at the dude. Actually,
Okay.
wait. Yes. That's gonna be the smart moves. That's 3d4 plus 1 or 3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3.
Okay. Or
It's gonna keep me up.
4.
My cold damage can do that.
6. That's a 1. Doesn't regain it.
12 points of damage.
Okay. 12 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna move because the fires are still firing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna move just 10 feet in this direction. So over here. So whoops, wrong thing for my movements. Just getting a bunch more distance out of the way.
Alrighty. So you scoot yourself out of the way over there, and you deal 12 points of damage. Okay. Madeline. So.
Our first action in this game is.
I know. Maddie.
Don't let her die.
Or Jolly.
Yeah.
So, when you go unconscious in this game, what you have to do is you have to go to your sheet, and you have to click the button that says Death Saves. The way that Death Saves work, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is a failure, and a 11 through 20 is a success.
Okay.
If you roll a 1, that counts as 2 failures. If you roll a 20, it counts as an automatic success. You get back up.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's what happens? I thought you got 2 successes if you roll an
It depends on the DM.
I'm also pretty sure the official ruling is you get back up.
Yeah, I've had.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought
That is
so
a yes.
you don't just straight up die if you roll a 1.
No.
Okay, good.
That would be
God
bullshit.
bless.
That would be bullshit.
I mean, look, one making a natural 20 make you get back up immediately is fun and it keeps combat going. Making a natural 1 kill you immediately is brutal and cruel.
True. Big thank you. I've been rolling shit tonight. I've rolled 2 natural 1s already. No worry.
Maybe you've gotten them out.
Yeah, let's say so.
Do something.
Jolly.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
On your sheet, you see where it says successes and failures.
Yes.
Knock off 1 success. You passed.
Okay.
Get Chalia.
Yeah.
She's got more.
Hey, y'all wanted this.
It's fine. Damning here would not have changed anything.
Bro!
It really wouldn't have changed that. So.
It's me.
Bro, you're up, buddy.
I know. I don't know what to do.
We've got 2 people down if we're feeling generous.
Well, I know what Jillia wants to do. I don't know what Ro wants to do.
Also, just to give you all a little bit of a note, this spot right here, it is like a platform. You can go underneath that and run
Okay,
underneath.
what happened super quick?
Which one?
Right around here, that little square.
That corner.
Yeah, you can actually like run underneath it. It's still hot. It's still really hot, but you can do it.
Holy
God,
shit.
Kate.
Can we mute Kate, please?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, man.
Okay, well, okay, I'm kind of like around a corner, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
That's.
Well, I have 2 things. One, I just heard some sort of sound, and I
Well,
heard.
you heard an explosion.
Yeah, so I kind of really don't want to get into that thing's fucking line of vision. But also, like, there's no way I could be able to see Maddie and Cal.
No.
You would have healing range if you got, like, if you went down 15 feet, you could
Yeah,
heal.
but then that fucker can see me.
But
Yeah, but then you can run back.
Healing word is also 60 feet. She would
Yeah,
not be
She's
in
got
range.
120.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
just-
it was only
I-
for attack rolls.
spell sniper.
Yeah,
Spell sniper
120.
is for healing word
That
too.
does all spells?
I
Yep.
believe so. I'll double check it.
I don't think it is.
Oh no.
It's attack rolls.
It's attack
and-
rolls.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's attack
bullshit.
rolls.
Oh,
See,
so
I knew that.
Damn.
So yeah, 60 feet is healing word.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. Fuck. I didn't want to do this fight, guys.
What do you want to do?
Hey guys, I didn't want to do this.
That's your fault.
This would have happened either way.
Yeah.
I would point that
Rogue
out.
runs into the woods. Fuck these guys. I'm just kidding.
I mean, no one stopped you.
I don't know because there's nothing I can really do, which is the shitty part.
Try casting this.
I don't want to do that though. I don't know. I guess fuck it. I'm just gonna dumb fucking platform.
Are you okay?
No,
I love the sound of panic in the morning.
because we're gonna die. That's what.
We're not gonna die!
Fuck off. Yes, we are.
Where are you
Well,
going?
not with that
It's a
attitude.
dumb platform.
Under this one?
No.
That one.
Yes.
You can't
Okay.
reach it, but...
Okay. Fuck it then.
No, she can dash.
Jump into
Oh.
the fire and kill myself. I don't know.
Jill,
Oh,
you
no.
can still dash
I'll do
underneath that
then.
platform and keep going. So basically, what you'd be doing is you'd be going this way and then
Mhm.
a little bit further because you have 25 feet of movement per round, right?
I'll do.
Yeah.
Or is
I'll
it,
do
or is it
that.
60 in your case?
She's got
No, it's
25.
50. It's 25.
Gotcha. So you could get yourself to about here safely and not be burned much longer. You are running quite close to the building, so you do take. Okay. Well, you take a single point of fire damage as it singes you a bit.
Oh no.
As it is,
Yay.
it is quite warm.
That's all I'm gonna do, because that's all I can do, because
Fair enough, man.
fucking fire.
Mercy.
Question. Did I hear the Revenant yell at the owner dude?
Yes, you heard him bellow Merrills.
Cool. Mercy's going to run. She's gonna dash over to where he is.
Jump over logs.
I can still make it.
I know, just curious. I want flavor.
Yeah, no. I don't want to risk falling in
Parkour,
fire.
goddammit.
I don't want to risk in fire.
Y'all are boring, and we're all gonna die. You're not gonna go out with one last shebang before you die.
No. She's gonna pick him up by the front and go, I don't know whatever the fuck you did, but run and point.
You lift him up to go and do that and point him off into a direction and I'm guessing you push him in that direction.
Yeah.
He falls over
Yeah, that sounds about right.
as he's paralyzed, so he is now considered prone.
Oh well. Mercy's gonna stand there and use guard and stand in front of him until
Isn't guard an action or is it's a reaction?
guard is a bonus action. If I remember right.
He also has sanctuary, so
Yeah,
wisdom
you can
saves
use
us
your
up.
bonus
He
action.
does also have sanctuary.
Yeah. Yeah, but something tells me this thing's more focused on him than us.
Gale.
So, Gale's going to move in front of Maddie and use Cure Wounds.
Fuck Cal. Fuck Cal though.
Yep.
There's a reason.
Far away.
I'm only messing with you, buddy.
Got a
Don't worry.
reason.
It's fine.
Alright,
Alright.
and so 1d8 plus. What is my mod?
Charisma.
It's 1d8. Yes.
Spell attack bonus of 4? Or do I just use the 2 from Charisma?
I think it's just your modifier, so it's just charisma.
Okay. 1d.
Yeah, a lot of folks would love to have the proficiency bonus out
Yeah.
there as well, but it's just the mod.
Yeah.
So +2.
Alright. So up, and
Now-
Gale has his shield in front of him after laying on hands, kind of putting himself in between everybody, and just yells, "Let them fight it out!"
So now, Jolly,
Yes?
the way healing works in this game is you heal from 0. So that hit knocks you down to -6,
Mm-hmm.
but you do not heal from -6, you heal from 0. So if you go to that green bubble I mentioned to you,
Yes?
offset the negative, so add an additional 6 to the 6 you got. So basically do +12, and you'll be at 6 points of health, and you will be conscious.
Okay. So I just click on the green circle or
You click on the green circle, and then type in plus as in the symbol, and then 12.
um plus 12 or 6?
It'd be 12 because you need to offset the negative you have.
Okay.
And hey, you did it right. There you go. So to let you know, you have regained consciousness. You're up. That was the worst pain you've ever experienced. But you are still prone on the ground. You have to spend half your movement next turn to get back up.
Okay.
I have
Alright. 15
15 feet of movement. Is it possible for me to use anything to like pick her up or like pull her to her feet?
You spent half of your movement, right?
Yes.
You are also prone, Cal.
I'm aware, but it's not marked on my token.
Oh, whatever.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure it was.
Here, how about this? Better?
Oh, thank you.
Oh God.
Put
Oh
it
my
back.
God.
Let me take a screenshot so I can freak out Becca.
Oh God, yes! Yes! Oh, you're a genius. Hold on. Take a screenshot. Take a
my
screenshot.
I did. I got it.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my
okay.
god.
Becca's gonna yell in the chat, guys.
Becca's gonna come back home from her
Oh
event.
shit!
She's like, fuck this!
She's gonna drive to New Hampshire and beat you to death.
She will.
And if you have half movement left, yes, I'll allow you to sacrifice that because I can't imagine you moving any further.
No. He's staying put with the shield in front of him, kind of making eye contact with this thing and kind of showing him the front of the shield.
Gotcha. So in that case, Madeline,
Yes.
if you're, would you take his assistance in getting back up?
Yes.
Okay. You are now standing.
Hey, Kana.
What's up?
Can I ask a quick question?
No.
That sucks. The Revenant dude. He's still inside the building, correct?
He is like basically on a platform that is where logs and the like will be brought up so that they could then be moved over to the sawing platform that you saw him on, and then shoved down this slope right here.
So we could get to him, probably.
If you can jump 10 feet up, yeah.
That's
10-foot vertical leap.
I made that.
Stop, David, chill.
Look, Jill. I don't have that good of athletics.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly could attempt it. I wouldn't say no, but you know. So, Gale, that's the end of your turn. It is now Sheriff Mercy's turn. What would he do? Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's see. He's got a wing shot and a dead eye.
I'm gonna sneeze again, guys. Maybe.
No, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna move over to the unmoving man, and he's gonna start dragging him away, or try to drag him away. And that's basically half movement, so he's only gonna get to about here.
Sure, glad I cast Sanctuary on this guy. That
Yeah,
didn't
right.
get away.
And that's gonna be about all he can do. Actually, he'll move a little further too. As he just drags him away. Cal, you're up. Death save.
Hey, I passed one.
Hey-oh.
Yay.
Cool.
Alright.
It's my turn.
Alright. You pass. There you go. It is now Oscar's turn.
Right.
Spell did not recharge, so you can't throw another fireball at y'all.
Thank God.
Good.
And I think what he'll do...
Come down. It'll be fine.
Oh, he will. He's going to move down towards the person that got in the way of his quarry. And he's going to make 2 attacks against you. Alrighty. So, first up, he's going to take a swing at you with his axe. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. That's going to be... Down the white paper.
Oh, wait. Was that at disadvantage?
Oh, right, you have guard.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a 16 to hit.
16's my armor class.
He hits.
That sucks. You tried.
Well done now. So that's going to be 2, 6, 8 plus 4, 12 points of damage as he buries his hatchet into your chest.
Ugh.
And then he's going to take out the saw he's got.
Oh my
And he's
god.
going to swing at
This
you
is
with
like
that.
just a really fucked up doctor.
Yeah, that's a 19 plus 7 to hit.
Oh, that absolutely hits.
Okay.
Mercy's dead. I'm just kidding.
Not yet. Whoop. I keep dropping shit.
Stop it.
Fucking hands. Okay, it's only 1 plus 4, 5 points of damage.
Okay.
But you are considered grappled as he rams the saw into your shoulder, and you feel yourself locked position as the teeth catch on the muscle and bone.
Ah.
That sounds a little painful.
Oh, it's horrendous.
Good to know. Good to know.
Erudite, you're up.
Yep, it me.
Also, you saw that. What? Did you still? Oh no, it's not your turn yet. You don't have your action. Never mind.
Okay.
Natural 20 to hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
A bonus action to do the make it cold thing.
Okay. Roll damage. That is going to be 14 points of cold damage. As just to inform you, Gale, I almost called you Gale. Jace.
Yeah.
She has a magic item that allows her to change certain spells. Allows her to change damaging spells into certain types of damage.
Nice.
I know.
So it is coming in very useful during this fucking fight.
Clearly.
Quick question: is that already doubled since you got a nat 20?
Yeah, it's
Those-
6 plus 8.
It's already doubled. It did the 6
Okay.
plus 8 already.
Yeah, naturally it's a
And
1d8 because it's a crit. It's 2.
Okay,
yes,
just
let's
asking.
move to it, so he takes 1.5 times more.
And chill touch, I believe, also
Reduces your speed by 10 feet.
10 feet.
No,
Yep.
I think that's Ray of Frost. Chill touch means so it can't heal.
Oh, it can't heal, which it doesn't do anyway. But that's okay. That's fine.
It's Ray of
I know
Frost is the one that slows
Ray
you
of
Okay.
Frost, I also.
Thank you for the correction in that sense. 'Cause
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I was
couldn't remember
about to
which-
go with the speed one too.
Chill
Oh,
touch. I
shit.
can't remember which is which.
My
so-
notebook, no.
Chill touch is necrotic, so it's the healing.
Oh,
You lost
wait,
his
makes
notebook.
sense.
That means we don't have to
I
worry
forgot
about it.
I forgot to roll a 1d6 for Oscar. Nope, hasn't recharged yet.
Oh, that's good. All
Oh,
right.
it'll be scary when he does.
Oh,
yeah, we want to kill him before that happens.
Morgan, you're up.
All right, sorry, my sibling had to storm in, and like I love living at home and getting interrupted and having no private space. Okay, where is Evil Dude? Evil Dude's over there.
All right.
I'm
Maybe
going
it's not
to.
evil, but maybe it's just misunderstood.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Considering what I know of Revenants, that might actually be fair.
Whatever. He's fighting us, so he's evil. Anyway.
I'm down, therefore it is evil to me.
I'm gonna be up.
Yeah, he hurt. He hurt the one person I actually tolerate, so I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow. I just click. I hate doing arrows. I just shoot him, right? I
You
just
hit,
click the
hit
button.
short bow.
Did she get sneak
Yes.
attack on this?
Yes. Do I get
if
sneak
it
attack?
hits- If it hits, yes.
Okay.
But you don't have advantage.
Oh!
You don't have advantage.
All right.
Get out here.
Why did I have this strange feeling that you were gonna nail another fucking natural 20? Because I think there have been like 6 or 7.
Nat 1.
No,
We've
this is
been
my
having so many
third.
nat
This is
ones
my
too,
third
though.
tonight. This is my third
Good
tonight.
Don't forget to
No,
click
I mean
sneak attack.
from everybody.
And
Hey, I haven't been
Oh,
on
And then
that
do
well.
I get the 2d6 as well?
Yes.
You get sneak attack, but you click the short
Okay, hold
bow.
on. First, you did short bow wrong.
What did I do?
You have to click the button that says short bow in the chat to roll damage.
Yeah,
There we go,
Oh my
sorry.
god.
Damn.
Rogues are fucking scary.
Thank
They
God we
really
still have one
are.
rogue.
Yeah.
I'm here, but I'm down.
So
Okay.
now do you see why the rogue is nice to have?
That's why we have
Okay,
two.
rogues
bitch.
are my favorite class.
Actually, I want to double check undead traits because I know that undead in Pathfinder couldn't get sneak attacked.
No, I don't think
I
that's a
don't
thing
think
That
that's
doesn't
the same
apply.
one.
It is
I
not.
don't think
No.
that's a thing that
Oh my
exists.
god, Robogale!
Who is base boosted?
Holy shit, Jace! He's about to drop his Daft Punk single. Oh my god.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Also,
Please do.
fuck,
No.
I forgot to move on my turn, but that's okay. I want to kind of move away from being in like fireball range, but that's fine. I'm good. It's fine. Did everybody just?
We're just
All
waiting.
right.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Yep, he's dying. Madeline, you are conscious. You are standing. What would you like to do?
I want to heal Cal.
Okay, what would you like to cast on him?
Cure wounds.
Okay, so Cure Wounds requires you to be in touching range of another person.
So can I walk?
Yes. So
Okay.
as a medium-sized person, you have 30 feet of movement, which is 6 squares. That only spends 1, and you can cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Cast at what level?
That's up to you.
Oh boy.
Basically, if you spend a higher level than it's initially from,
Oh fuck.
it heals more. Same thing with damaging spells. If you cast it at a higher level, it hurts more.
Okay.
Oh, I'm actually pretty good on spell slot.
Okay, let me see.
I know Cal isn't.
Nope. I used my last spot to.
That's a higher level cast. You cast at. Holy shit! You cast. Hold on. You cast it at 3rd level.
No, she can't cast at a 3rd level.
No,
Did I use that one, bro?
No, yeah, yeah, you're right. You don't have 3rd level. What did you try to cast it at?
I have no idea what I'm clicking on.
Okay. So I want you to click Cure Wounds. What level do you want to cast it at? You only have 1 and 2 available to you.
Oh, okay, that was weird because it gave me a lot of options.
I know it gives you all of them. Don't do that.
Okay, okay. I'll do that too.
Okay.
You're up to 12 points.
Yes.
I'm up 17.
Yes, you are up 17.
God bless. Thank you.
As she rolled a 5 and a 7, and she has a +5 modifier from Charisma. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are conscious by 17 hit points.
You're almost at full.
Now, there's one thing I need you to do, Maddie.
Yes.
Jolly. I just need to call you Jolly and the character Maddie. The spells, and you see where on the section for your 2nd level spells it says detect thoughts and calm emotions.
Spells.
It's
calm emotions. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the part where it says 2, 3, 3, that 3rd spot where it says 3, change that to a 2 because you just spent a spell slot.
Okay.
All right. You need to track those. Once you're out of those, you can't cast spells at that level.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's the end of your turn. Ro.
It's me. This is as far as I can get. If I go my 25 feet, will I be able? I can't. Well, it's on stilts. Could I see the guy from there?
You can certainly see him.
Okay.
Yeah, Death Save is always reset.
Okay, cool.
I don't. Death Save is carrying over. Oh boy.
I remember it. Yeah.
So, there are stilts. You can definitely see them. So you could
how far would that be?
50 feet.
probably land and they'll just blast on this guy. Well.
That's not.
Not from there because of.
Well, yeah.
No,
I'm
what-
moving. I'm moving.
We're talking
If
about
you-
moving.
Yeah.
Over.
If you moved over to like this distance, you had an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Because then, if I do that, then now I've got 2 spells that I'm thinking about using, and I'm trying to think for the long game here.
There's no chance you're gonna break.
That's a change of pace for Ro.
I know, but it's Ro is an asshole, and she would make us all die.
She can also see Mercy being currently grappled.
That's true.
Yeah, you do see your friend Mercy
That's fair.
with a saw embedded in her shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Jester.
Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna use hideous laughter and try to hit him with a nice little joke. Except I don't have jokes. I'm just yelling. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Ro's not afraid. She's.
Tell me a joke, Ro.
What kind of overalls does Mario wear? Denim.
God damn it! Oh no, that was dumb and bad, but it was so good.
Would you like to click the button?
Did I click it right there?
Click
That
hideous
was
laughter.
stupid and funny.
Oh wait, did I click it wrong?
No, you clicked it right. You're good.
Okay.
What's your spell save DC?
Okay.
Her spell save.
God damn it.
Big 40.
Her spell save is 13.
13.
What's his versus? Wisdom.
No.
That's a 13 plus 6.
No, you bitch.
He unfortunately
Sorry.
does save, so your amazing Mario joke unfortunately does not land, even though
It's amazing.
I thought that was really good.
Ro impales herself on her own rapier. She's fucking out.
Mercy, you're up, buddy.
How do I get out of grapple? Wait, can I still hit him if I'm in grapple?
God, fighting from grapple. I can't remember that.
I don't.
I believe it's disadvantage.
I think it is.
How do I get out of grapple?
Strength
you would
check.
have to make a strength check, athletics, or a dexterity acrobatics check, whichever you choose to use.
I'm gonna use an athletics and try to get out of this.
All right, and
Okay.
did you roll? Yes.
A 20.
Not too bad.
You manage to grab hold of his still burning arm, and you heft the saw up and out of your shoulder, and you do manage to slip back a little bit so that you no longer have the grappled condition. You are now loose, but I believe
That was an action.
that's an action.
I'm gonna use action surge. I haven't used it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Mercy's fucking pissed.
Mercy is pissed. I'm gonna use action surge and use rally with it too.
Rally? Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Do you want me to drop that?
Please do.
Because I would like some of the squishy people to have some temporary hit points.
Okay. Who are you going to use it on?
I'm gonna point back at the one person I know needs it and who's still prone and that I know better, and I'm gonna point at Cal and go, "Get the fuck up!"
All right. So roll a d8 plus your charisma.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. D8 plus I think 3.
D8.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So in the red bubble, put in the 8. Okay.
I was doing it on my sheet.
Yeah. Oh, you just do it on your sheet. That works too.
Yeah, I can put it on
Cole,
here, too.
you're like full now.
I know, it's crazy. I'm
Me,
doing so
supposed to
good.
get 10.
I'm hoping he returns the favor at this point.
Don't worry, I'll help.
And with the case of temporary hit points like this, it's more like more like she just bolstered your resolve.
I know.
Yeah. I know.
That's about it, though.
I know. But
So
it
He
helps.
gives you a weak thumbs up from on the ground.
so that was a bonus action. Now use your action surge. Pick your attack.
13 hit?
That matches.
Oh, thank God.
He's very not high.
No.
Oh, and that reminds me. Hold on.
And then you click the Mithril Greatsword button.
Yeah, just gotta double check something. Okay, yeah.
Jill,
Oh.
what?
Oh, wrong
She
person.
was on the wrong one.
What the hell?
You dingus.
It's fine. It's.
Dang.
I've been looking at her screen.
14 points of slashing damage. Nice. Nice.
No.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Nice.
Gale, you're up.
All right. Gale is going to take out his Ikla. And
Ikola.
Bless you.
Ikla.
To describe it to everybody else, it looks like a small, about like foot to foot and a half long haft with a large, almost like a leaf blade dagger tip at the end of it.
Oh my God.
It's a short spear.
Yeah. He is going to cast Wrathful Smite on the blade itself, preparing.
Bonus action.
Yep, as a bonus action. He's going to walk forward, and he's gonna hit him.
Hit a bitch.
Thank God.
We're gonna hit him with the 20.
You hit. Now roll damage by clicking the Ikola.
Yep.
Like in the actual. Yep, there you go. Well
And
done.
then I could drop Wrathful Smite for you if you want.
Please do. I do not recall.
It's a DC 16, so it's 4 psychic damage to him in addition, and roll DC 16 Wisdom save.
Well, how the fuck is it a DC 16? Isn't your spellcasting
Or
ability
DC
critical?
12, that's what I mean.
I was
It's
gonna
12.
say, holy
16's
shit.
something different. I was looking at the 1d6.
Oh, what? God damn.
Haha, 16. I'm making up numbers.
You confused me. He does not appear to take as much damage from that Wrathful Smite you did.
Okay.
My AC is a million.
And it's a DC 12. Wisdom?
Wisdom.
8 plus 6. 14.
Oh, fuck.
How is
All
he
right.
so wise?
That's a base revenant. I didn't touch that.
Yeah, no, it was worth a shot.
My question is still what? Why are they so wise?
I think it's almost like they're so angry that they just don't care.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's gonna stand there, shield in front of him, not moving.
All right. It's the sheriff's turn.
Yeehaw!
Yes, I do.
We all made that joke earlier.
Yeah, but I never said it.
We appreciate it though.
He doesn't have sharpshooter, so he can't really do that. He can't shoot through you guys. So he's gonna. Nah, fuck that. He's gonna have to deadeye these shots. Okay.
Did you just say Deadeye?
That's
Yeah, that's what it's called.
He's a gunslinger.
That's what it's called. He's a gunslinger.
Okay.
So he's gonna spend 2 grit points to get advantage on both of these shots. And since he's firing past you two, that's gonna get rid of the disadvantage I would have given it normally.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, it's that or he shoots you in the back. Oh goddamn.
Damn.
Oh goddamn.
Damn.
All right.
Is the sheriff single?
Is the sheriff hot?
That's the focus.
He looks to be around like early 40s. So if like he's like kind of like a silver fox, but he's not that old.
Connor, you need to understand. Mercy's also attracted to Avro, so that doesn't affect her age.
I think. Oh god damn it! You people are just the worst. Just the worst. 18. All right, so that's 18 points of damage.
Let's go.
And all of you are just the worst.
You
Hey, I
chose
didn't say
this.
shit.
You
Yeah.
chose this, Connor.
You know that
4
scene in
bullets.
Pirates of the Caribbean where they like will ask Elizabeth to marry him like while they're fighting?
Hey, we have 2 clerks.
What if I just
Cal, you're up.
Oh my
Please
God.
make this stop.
Hi. I would like to.
You think he would make it stop?
All right, this spends half your movement. You have 15 left.
Okay. And yeah, I'm fine. Okay, I will just move to the other side of Maddie, patting her like on her shoulder, like thanks. And Kirby's fucking pissed.
I
And
knew it.
he's going to pull out his bow, and because he wants him to really feel it, I'm going to try for a ram shot on the Revenant.
Got it.
Ooh.
Ah.
That's a 6 to hit. Your shot goes wide.
hopefully
Listen,
I apologize.
I went down. It's fine. And for
What's-
my bonus
what's,
action,
what's new for Cal?
I will flip him off.
I mean, you still have a single spell slot.
Oh no, I have nothing.
You have nothing?
No.
I thought you had 3 spells.
Yeah, I do. I used 1 for Create Water, 1
Yeah.
for Detect Good and Evil, 1 for Sanctuary on the
Yeah,
beach.
he did.
Oh fuck, you did. All right, you're out of spells.
TPK.
In that case, it is Oscar's
TPK.
turn.
No one's dead. Oh no. Oh no.
D6. Ooh, we got close there. That was a 5.
Oh. We need to kill this guy.
We're working on it.
He is starting to look wounded now.
Thank God.
Hey,
He's starting
I'm
to
doing my
look
part.
wounded.
Rudy is doing her fucking part.
I'm trying. I've been hit hard.
Erudite did deal. Okay.
Damn it.
So that's a 19 with the axe to hit you, Gale.
That'll
sorry.
hit.
No, sorry, 19 plus 7. So 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll just a little bit.
It's just a bit.
Yeah.
Almost.
1, 6, 7 plus 4, 11 points of slashing damage against you.
All right.
And he's gonna go against go at you again, Mercy with the cross saw. That's a natural 1. He misses.
Oh, thank God.
So you saw how bad it was when you got hit by that saw last time. So as you see him raising it up to drive it into your shoulder again, you just move out of the way as fast as possible because you do not want to get hit by that thing again.
Not gonna lie, if it had hit me, I was gonna use parry and try to not get hit.
I figured.
We're lucky, because I can make you reroll your attack.
Also, hey, shout out to the fact that I have not rolled a single time this game.
No, she hasn't.
That's
I have
amazing.
not
mean,
rolled a dice yet.
What's the range on inspiration?
Oh,
Is
that's
it
a good
30 or
question.
60?
I think it's 60.
Yeah, you could be doing that.
Listen, I don't.
Oh yeah, you could.
It's not roasting.
You
It's
have
fine.
It's one of those things that I think it's a mixture of not roasting and Jill
Forgetting.
forgetting a
I
little
don't know how
bit.
to play D&D.
No, I'm not
Jill.
hating on you, buddy. You're still new.
I will say I've played a bard for 6 months.
Cole.
Still forget how to fucking do.
No shade.
Still forget inspiration, so don't feel bad. Seriously.
To be fair, this is the same bard that also just bought a gun cold.
Yeah.
I know.
Alright, so I am going to can I see the guy from here, or do I need to I feel like I need to move a little bit.
Depends on what you're gonna do. You can certainly see him.
I want to do
but
chromatic orb.
okay, it's a spell attack.
Yes.
Let's see who's in your way. Cal is just out of the way, so you don't have to mess with it.
Cool.
If you hit me, I will be very upset.
I'm gonna try not to. So I'm gonna try and hit this guy. I'm gonna make it cold, obviously.
I figured.
I cast it. Well, cast it at 1.
I know I actually put a chromatic orb onto your attacks.
But apparently that did not work. Oh, you did. You did.
I did.
You did. I'm sorry, Connor. Fuck. You did. Okay. I got it. I hit.
19 to hit. Yeah, you hit.
And then I'm gonna press the button. 10.
10 points of cold damage. All right. So that becomes 15 with his weakness.
Yay! I'm
Oh, I
doing
just
so.
He's getting there. He's not very bloodied yet.
But he's not looking great, right?
He is bloodied by this point,
Yes.
which is below half.
Dealing a lot of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very
With
happy.
that being said, tough to see on a corpse.
Yeah. I'm also going to move a little bit so he can't. So I move 10, so I'm gonna move like 20 more. Hey, Ro! He doesn't say
I'll
it.
point out he could see you if he looks underneath the building.
That's true. But
Stilts, remember?
Yeah. So I mean, there's really nothing I can do. He's focused on his stuff in front.
Yeah, I get you. Morgan, you're up.
I'm muted again because no one I know knows how to be quiet in this fucking family. I'm really mad. I'm gonna try and shoot him with another arrow because I'm good at that apparently for once.
Don't hit Gale.
Do not hit Gale.
Do you have
I'm gonna
sharpshooter?
shoot-
Do you have sharpshooter?
I'm gonna move a couple blocks,
There you go.
spaces, and then I'm going to try and shoot.
You
Where are
got
you gonna move?
Hold on. Actually, before I move, let me do the thingy where I can click, drag, and then click again.
Did it wrong.
I don't.
You have to be on the mouse to make it do that.
Yeah. I know.
But still, where are you gonna shoot?
Anyway, I'm just gonna move 10 feet over, and I'm gonna try and shoot. So I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna try and shoot because it'll just like skim him. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go short bow. Huh?
Hit.
Huh? It hits. All
Yep.
right, sweet,
All right, that's 15 points of damage.
awesome, incredible. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to.
To what? I can't tell what she's gonna do. She cut out again.
to fly away.
I mean, that was.
I
her
said
action.
I was gonna flip him off.
Okay.
My sister needed me apparently.
Maddie,
Yes? Oh.
you're up. It's your turn.
Okay. Is it possible to heal myself just in case I
Yes.
get it again?
Yes, you can very easily use cure light wound. I said cure light wounds. I'm sorry.
What is this, Pathfinder?
My
Pathfinder
Pathfinder is
bullshit.
showing.
You should
Oh,
probably
no
put that
way.
away.
Cover
It's not
that
appropriate
shit
to
up.
have it.
Sorry, I'll zip it up. So you're casting it at first level?
Yes.
Okay, knock off a first level spell slot.
Okay. So. Where's. Okay.
Yep. basically, you see where slots remaining says 4. Nope, no,
Oh,
nope.
4.
You
Oh,
clicked off the 2. Remember, you just spent a first level spell slot in this case.
Okay. So just
So
go.
you see where it says 1 slots total, 4 slots remaining 4.
Yes.
That's where you're knocking this one off.
Okay.
There you go. Now, there's not much you can do for a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
unless
You can. Well, I don't know what kind of.
I don't know. I don't remember which one she has.
She
Okay.
does have Quicken Spell.
You do have Quicken Spell. So if you want to spend 2 sorcery points, and you have 4 of those, you can cast any of those spells that you have right now as a bonus action.
Only cantrips, because she's already cast a.
Only cantrips.
But she can cast a cantrip, which is a damage cantrip.
It's up to you, though.
Okay. Nah. I don't know. I think I'll pass on that, honestly.
Okay, end of your turn. Ro, you're up.
It's me again. This keeps happening. Why do I keep turn?
This keeps happening. I keep having to play.
Oh no! Whatever shall I do?
Are you gonna shoot it or are you gonna Eldritch Blast it?
I want to.
Use your gun.
I want to try my gun really bad.
Oh my god, you have to do
Jill.
it when I'm near you.
Jill, play your character.
Oh my god!
Play your character. Ignore everybody else. Play your
That's
character.
true. Play your
What would I
character.
do?
Well, I mean.
There's no well, I mean. Play your character. Come on.
I know.
Do what you think is what she would do.
What would WW?
Okay, so I can use inspiration
would Ro
and
do?
also my gun, right?
Shooting is a standard action. Inspiration is a bonus action.
Baller.
And
Okay.
and cutting words, which is the College of Lore ability, is a reaction.
I don't know how to use that. Everyone
Basically-
keeps saying to use it, and I don't know what it
Hey,
is.
Jill.
Oh, okay.
Jill,
No,
what
shush,
word
shush,
is
shush,
it?
shush. When someone's about to hit, and you think you can maybe make them not hit, you can use your reaction to roll your bardic inspiration die and subtract it from their attack roll,
Okay.
making them less likely to land a hit, or if they're making a save, pass the save.
Okay.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
It's pretty much just like using your inspiration, except
It does use one of your inspirations, though.
It does.
Yeah, that's the downside. Okay.
That is the downside.
So for right now, I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot my gun at it.
yeah.
All right.
You press it because you know my.
Roll flintlock pistol. I put it in your sheet. You don't have your proficiency. You just have dexterity, and it's just a d20 roll.
Go.
Good luck.
Oh.
Oh no!
Everything's
Did
bad. Turns out.
Nope.
It didn't misfire, though.
It did not misfire.
That's the important thing.
You do still need to reload, and this is a loading condition weapon, so you're spending the rest of your turn reloading. You still have your bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot a little inspo.
Where?
Mercy's way.
All right. What do you say?
Stop getting hit, idiot!
Perfectly inspiring. What's your inspiration die at this level? 6 or 8?
She's still 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next
It's 8
level.
next level. X
Yeah.
level's 8.
So, Mercy,
Yeah.
do you have a d6?
You're inspired. You're welcome.
It's also your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget all your 6,000 maneuvers.
I only have 3. Everything else is.
Don't forget your feet and your maneuvers.
Okay, I'm gonna use Distracting Strike. Do you want me to drop that?
Please do.
1 second.
Okay. Give the next attack against them advantage, and add a
Doesn't-
d8 to your attack damage.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
I'm gonna use Lucky.
Or your inspiration that you just got.
Oh shit! Yeah. You right. I'm not used to having.
Jace, forgive me. I know that I did just give a player a lot of advice.
You're good. No,
They're new. They're
I
new,
under-
man.
I understand.
Everything I know I learned from Critical Role and Taz.
and the guys in the Adventure
does
Zone
not teach you that much.
the guys in the Adventure Zone are only half good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a D6, right?
It's
Yeah.
a D6.
What's it called?
Yay!
You hit.
Sweet.
Now
Alright.
roll damage and then add a D8.
Damage.
Plus 1 D8.
D8. 14.
14. He's looking pretty rough.
And then I'm gonna do what I always do for my bonus action. I'm guarding.
That's a reaction.
On guard, fuckboy.
No, I use it as a bonus
Is
action.
it a bonus action?
You can
We
use
have
your
this
bonus action to
conversation,
enter a guarded
like,
stance.
10
We literally
minutes
have this
ago.
every time I use.
Shut up. Yep, bonus action. Okay.
Yep.
I don't remember things.
It happens.
Oh shit.
There's too much to remember.
Yeah. Gale.
All right, so you're going to hear Gale let out just an absolute roar. He's going to rage.
Do it, do it. Do it, actually do it.
And then he is just actually do a roar. No, because I'll blow up my mic, and that'll be terrible. No, it's terrible to listen to. You just get and just let out with the Ikla. That is a 9. That is not gonna
You have
hit.
advantage.
You have
You do have
advantage.
advantage.
I do have advantage.
That's what
All right.
distracting
Strike,
strike is
my man.
for.
That's right. We're gonna roll again, and it's even worse. So no.
No.
That's
Oh,
okay.
no.
So you watch as Gale, just infuriated, takes his Igloo and tries to swing it at the top of the guy and just misses completely.
Whoops.
It is Mercy's turn. Well, Sheriff Mercy's turn.
But I just went Connor.
Mercy goes again.
It's your fault you named yourself that.
I named her over a year ago. Fight me, Connor.
I always had this fucking name for the guy.
I don't know. I didn't know you a year ago.
You didn't.
Children, play nice.
Shut your whore mouth.
No.
I mean, I'm a whore. What about it?
God, I wish that were me.
Children. Taking
Yeah.
cool words.
I am 23. I am older than most of you.
Mercy's 23.
Older than most of you.
I'm older than most of the players. Only people here that are older
Julian's
than me are
ancient.
and
She's been lying to us all this time. She's actually 10,000 years old.
It's true.
She also knows Keanu Reeves.
Chaffin.
Chaffin. Yes, Taliesin and I are very. I love him. Sorry.
Is he your ex? Is this a
The voice crack made that one.
It really did.
Oh my god.
Don't challenge her. I
That
think
guy.
she can crack it on command.
You don't
So
know me.
Sheriff Mercy is going to spend another grip point and try to take a winging shot at this guy to knock him prone.
Oh, please.
Okay, real talk, I gotta
damn.
say it. Every time you say sheriff, I think of cowboy hat.
That's gonna hit, and the guy's gonna have to make a strength save or be knocked prone.
You guys can hear me,
Fuck, it's
right?
gonna +7,
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's 16 fails. Sorry, it passes. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. So he's gonna try for another winging shot. God damn!
Connor, that's
I don't think he's ever rolled below a 20.
I don't think so.
He is not.
he has a +8. I mean,
The guy's a fucking monster. That's a 3 + 7. That's a 10.
he fails.
He fails.
But
By-
if you give it to
by-
me, I can't
damn it. Since
That's actually not good for me. So
or me.
11. So that's 24 points of damage.
he's
with
just
those
prone,
two
right? He's
shots.
not incapacitated.
He is prone.
Well, he's gonna get up before. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Cal, you're up.
Seeing that he is now prone and it's harder to shoot a fallen person, I'm going to fucking Sacred Flame his ass, I guess.
Sacred Flame is save based.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Okay. What's your save?
14.
Okay, it's a 2.
Oh, 5 points of damage then.
He's still up.
It's
Barely.
like 1 point, isn't it?
It is exactly
Oh
1
my
point.
God damn
Oh my
it.
god, you guys!
Really?
I might kill him.
He's gonna get his
I wanna
fireball
kill
back
him.
and like he's gonna destroy us. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's find out.
I want to kill him.
It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh god, he did.
Connor,
could
quit
save
laughing, you maniacal man.
That couldn't have worked out any better.
Fuck me.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I'm so far away though. Wait, would it hit me?
It's like a 30 range, isn't it?
If the aims for you, no.
What do we
How
roll?
would he do this? How would he do this?
How do you want to
How
do
would you
this,
like to do this?
Ghost?
How would you like
'Cause
to
I might
kill
go
me?
down.
I'm not worried about someone going down. I'm worried about someone dying. But I gotta play the character.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I gotta play the character.
Yeah.
Who are you hitting?
No.
Oh shit!
It's a 40-foot range.
Oh,
You can
God.
get everybody here.
I'm
Including himself.
afraid.
Not me though. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna kill him. Hopefully
Neither
he
can
doesn't kill you
Ro.
guys.
So,
Where do you row?
I'm gonna need a DC 14 dexterity save from everybody in the circle, including himself. He's gonna kill himself with this shot.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
shit.
God.
Oh no.
Um,
Dexterity
I passed
save?
it all.
I need everybody to roll
Wow.
dexterity. Maddie to
Okay,
Except for-
dexterity.
I can't look. I can't look. I can't look.
You're only taking half. You're not gonna die.
No.
Oh,
No.
no.
I should have given my rally to her.
That's okay.
Oh God!
Wait, can Jill use cutting wood?
How can I use cutting word?
Cutting words. Cutting
Wait,
words.
it's okay.
We're
Cutting
not working
words-
on this.
Cutting words only applies to
Attacks,
hurt
not
someone's
saves.
save.
I'm gonna rip
So
my
basically-
hair out with my
no,
bare hands.
I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing you can do about this.
Can she?
Dexterity save. No.
We have the ring. No, we have that ring.
We do.
We're gonna have to use it, I think.
Oh golly.
Jolly, I'm sorry.
It's
Uh,
fine.
I'm having
I'm-
flashbacks to session one.
I'm double checking the college lore bar to see if you can reduce the damage. I think you can.
I have my bangs in my hand. If I can't, I'll...
The fireball
damage.
has to do 44 points of damage, I think, in order
Mercy,
to
you're
kill
only
her.
taking. You're taking.
It has to knock her
right?
below.
Oh yeah, I'm taking a quarter.
22. And she
I'm,
has
che-
at
I'm,
least
I am.
full.
I'm gonna roll the damage soon, but I'm trying to check the.
You would have to roll real max, like close to max,
I can do that.
to kill her.
Don't challenge
I
him.
can't do
No,
anything.
I'm not
I can't.
trying to, but I will. It can also be applied to damage. Let's roll. That's what it does, it's damage.
I can't use mage hand to like drag her out of the
No.
way or anything.
No,
It's
you
too
can't.
late, guys.
I want to double check the wording on cutting words to see if it actually can be applied to a spell like this. Because
Oh my God, I have to
I
keep
genuinely
going.
do not know.
It's not very clear.
No.
Again, I am holding my bangs.
Cutting words can reduce damage on AoE damage attacks.
Oh,
It can.
So you can land a cutting words on this guy and make a subtraction to it.
Okay. I want to
Do it.
I gotta roll the damage now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, there's nothing else to it.
Yep.
So
That's
everybody
fair, that's fair,
saves
that's fair.
except
for Madeline.
for Maddie.
oh my God.
Oh no! I can't look. I can't
Ro,
look.
Ro,
Mhm.
how are you gonna try and use cutting words?
I don't know. Just a really distracting long no. No.
Alright,
Wait. Okay.
before I drop these dice, roll 1d6.
1d6.
Because that's gonna get subtracted by it from it.
Do it. I wouldn't feel right taking it from.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
Two's better than nothing.
2 is better than nothing. Jill, it's fine.
Not good.
Alright, you did reduce it, but you reduced it to 30 points of damage.
Wait, that means she doesn't die though.
No, it doesn't.
She's going down from her 6 that she's at right now.
I didn't
Wait a
add
minute.
health though.
Wait a fucking minute. You didn't restore your health.
I forgot to type it out. Okay.
Up to 4.
I forgot.
She's a
It's
weed.
at
What the
12,
fuck?
right?
You
I
killed herself for 12 points, so add 12.
She did.
to your-
Okay.
Oh my
Whatever you
God.
Go.
Okay.
Down, but not dead.
Yeah. So, Maddie, you take 30 points of damage,
I
which
felt down.
yeah, you're down, but you're not dead.
Oh,
Oh
thank God.
boy.
God.
Everybody else takes 15 points of damage. People with resistance take 7.
All right.
Gale's down.
Wait, question.
Gale's down.
Gale's down.
Gale is down. Mercy, you take 7. Mercy,
I'm
you
still
take
at
7
7.
points of damage.
So wait, Gale's down too?
Gale's down.
Is down, as is Madeline, as Maddie.
How much
So
do I-
basically, Maddie, when you go to the green bubble, type in -30.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
didn't he kill himself though?
He did. He landed the shot just so that it would hit everybody in this area. And Meryl's
Is
auto
dead.
fails.
Yeah, he did.
He's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed. He can't make a check. So, yeah.
Can't believe he's dead.
Oh no.
With
I'm
his
going
final
to-
breath.
If he's gone, if Oscar's gone, I will try to medicine check to stabilize the 2 down people, I guess.
With this last shot, you watch as Oscar. I'm gonna flavor it a bit. Oscar just begins to burn brighter and brighter and brighter, and then you watch as there is this massive ring of flame that just bursts out from the center where he was, and all of you get hit by this, except for Rudy and Ro. But as the flames die, the body of Oscar Hart is gone, and the corpse, the body of one Valentine Merrills is
also dead.
not moving ever again. Actually, not finished.
And the fires?
The fires continue roaring.
Can I try and throw like see if like throwing ice stuff at it will maybe bring them down again? Like Ray of Frost or something?
Like as a cantrip, you're just gonna keep shooting, like peppering it with stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can certainly start doing that.
I would like to try and make medicine checks to stabilize the 2 down people.
Okay,
You certainly
okay, so-
can. A medicine check, please. Roll.
That's for
pass.
1 lady. Second one
That is
for
a pass for Madeline. So, Maddie,
Yes.
I keep calling you Maddie. Jolly.
Yes.
When someone rolls a medicine check, it does not make them. It does not make them conscious. It just stops them from being dead,
Okay.
which is good in your case. So basically, put your health at 0, and after an hour of being unconscious and treated, you will eventually regain your health. And I'm going to need a death save from you, Gale, because you're not able to do it that quick.
Yeah, no.
That's a
But
pass.
4 when it's there.
Yep. Alright, I just want to check.
Oh, that's like
It was a DC 10. Hey, you barely pass. So, with that, Gale, you were also restored to
All
0.
right. I'm taking a nice nap right now.
Maury
So
just
is
like
Madeline.
I,
want to get close enough.
well, using the best of my incredible athletic ability, I will try to set Maddie down next to Gale and just sort of sit next to them and take a breather.
Can I
Take a short rest.
can I
Gotcha.
healing word?
yeah.
Who wants the healing word?
Cause like the crazy tree man, sure he's crazy, but I don't want him to die.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Maddie.
Oh, she's gonna heal both of them.
Yeah, and Maddie's adorable, so she gets a heal either way.
Rose like, I could tap that.
Absolutely
Gotta bring it
not.
back.
Too cute.
Okay, so I just click healing word twice.
Yes.
Anya.
Oh, level, yeah. Boink. Boink.
Is my ice doing anything, by the way?
I will get back to you in a minute.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Gale and Madeline. Gale, restore yourself by 6.
Got it.
Maddie, restore your health by 5. Hey, you did it automatically. Good job.
God, I'm at 10 health points. Ugh.
I'm at 7.
Sheriff Mercy is at 57.
Tell him to
Must
stop.
be nice.
He's gotta be higher level.
He is only, I believe he's only 2 levels above you guys.
I mean, he is a.
I will say, just to make it perfectly clear, when I rolled his hit die, he got 3 10s, a 9, and a 6.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
Jesus.
Tag yourself.
Also, shout out to Jessica for trying to kill Ro. She took about
Oh, we missed it.
when I wasn't
Yep.
in the fireball. I
No.
was at 19. I said, wait, what the fuck? Incorrect.
It was an accident. You noticed.
Rudy was like, I am not gonna be in that foot.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
no,
why
I
wrote
would have
it.
gone down if I hadn't passed my save.
I probably would have too. Because 15 points, I was at 14.
Yeah,
Even with your
resistance.
resistance, yeah, that would have been rough.
High five resistance. High five resistance, Jessica.
Tieflings!
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. That was
So-
really stressful.
Jesus.
We
You
made
all
it.
watch as the body of one Oscar Hart begins to decay into ash. And you guys get everybody else back up. Yeah, there's no way Valentine's getting up.
Yeah. Sorry,
It's
Meryl.
a shame that Sanctuary doesn't protect against AoE.
Something tells me that he probably did something to the foreman.
We should have let him fight it out. This wasn't
I'm
our
gonna
fight.
have to agree.
I mean,
Dale,
I'm
regardless if he's
not
innocent or not, he should have gone through the proper channels if he did something.
He was dead. What was he gonna do?
Well, he's dead now, but
Was
he
he
was
going-
alive then.
Was he going to like apply to the city council and be like, I'm a revenant, hello. I was murdered.
No, but we
You don't know what a
Could've gotten-
revenant is.
no, we could have gotten the truth out of that fucker, pointing to the owner. You have things to tell people, make people tell the truth. Wow.
No, I got the water bottle in the trash can in one
saw.
shot. Oh, you
You
didn't?
guys
You
are
weren't
fucking
looking.
idiots.
I threw a water bottle and I was really it didn't even just hit the thing and went
But
right
you
in.
didn't shout
Whoosh.
Kobe, it doesn't count.
I didn't want to interrupt!
You can still find out what happened.
I
There are
guess the
still
best
people
bet.
who would have known what
Yeah.
was going on between those two. Other
Something.
workers.
Something tells me he probably fired him or killed him. Either way, probably not a good thing.
Either way, we don't have to worry about a sawmill anymore. I guess that's not a bad thing.
If we can put it out, yeah.
In the morning, I can try to summon more water, but
I got the strangest feeling that when he said we don't have to worry about a sawmill anymore, that's not what he meant.
Yeah, I know.
We all know this. In character, we don't.
I don't know. I'm fairly insightful as Cal. I feel like you'd know.
Rudy's just in
Alright.
the back, just like doing her thing.
Now,
I feel like Gil and Mercy are very different ends of the justice.
what in the Sam Hill just happened?
Well, that's a good question.
You, cleric, just
Hi.
did something, and then that thing came rushing out. What the hell was that?
I tried to banish it of sorts. I guess it pissed it off.
Well, yeah, I certainly think it did. Looks like the owner's not going to be. Well,
Maybe he
that's
has a will.
unfortunate. Yes, I'm sure he does. Now, what were you talking about? This thing having it out for him. The thing was practically
I mean-
lunging at him when you two got in his way.
I mean, he must have had something against him if he's coming to fight him.
I don't know what that. Why? He's. What do you have to do with it at all?
Who the fuck knows? But it wanted to kill him. Look, man, I know about as much about this situation as you do at the moment. And I won't know any more until the rest of us figure out what the fuck happened when it caught fire in the morning. When we can go ask the other employees.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna start working on the paperwork for 2 dead people,
Probably.
and I'm gonna request that the rest of you all complete your contract and find out how this happened. All right. hopefully the fires go out.
In the morning, I will try to conjure some water again.
We should
Are
probably
you
just.
are you gonna be staying in town? Mercy, she says from the back. Sheriff, are you staying in town, Sheriff?
You have no clue how much paperwork I have after this. So yes, I will be.
Thank you. I'd like. Okay.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
She's just in the back, just like.
For
Yeah.
what it's worth,
So-
I tried my best to save him, but unfortunately, my magic.
Well, these things happen. Fireballs are tough to survive. And Jelly, this is a perfect time to describe extreme damage rules. So, if you get knocked below 0 to an equivalent of your maximum health, so if you go to negative 22, you are instantly dead.
You are just
Oh
dead.
shit.
And
It's nearly happened to me once.
well,
Yeah, it
that's
did.
because you were dumb.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
was
just
not dumb that
unlucky.
time. That was only like 40% my fault.
I could have died with 10 more points.
You definitely could have.
Yeah.
That's why I was so nervous, because I saw you at 6 the entire time. I was like, oh Jesus, I'm gonna kill the newbie.
You didn't have that reaction when I was down the first time.
Because
Yeah,
you messed me
well,
up.
that's
Yours was
because
your fault.
what you did was your fault.
Yeah, but I was stupid too.
But the difference is that it wasn't her fault in this case.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, fair.
yeah, like you full on brought it on yourself.
Yeah, I'm protesting for the memes, guys.
Yeah.
Mercy's gonna look at everyone and go, I don't know about the rest of you,
Really-
but I've been butt. I've been horribly stabbed. I want some fucking sleep.
Me too. I
Have.
Maury just
down.
nods.
I mean.
I do not leave the fire.
Rudy's just like ice, 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 ice.
Yeah.
Gale like
And-
shakes
and
a little bit,
as-
and he's like really singed, and there aren't any more like flowers or anything nice in his beard, and everything's like destroyed off his antlers. He's just like,
The
Uh.
flowers and vines that you typically
Where's-
have in your beard and your hooves. Sorry, your hooves, your antlers
yeah,
have if not singed and burnt away, dried up and
Shrivel.
oh yeah. He's like combing out his beard a little bit. He's like, well, it always happens that way. Oh well.
Ro's gonna go to the
Maureen.
cart, and as she's going to the cart, she's gonna throw over her shoulder to Gale. Well, welcome to the team.
This is an interesting group that we have here.
Maureen's just like very quietly like wrapping the scarf. So she looks like super like I don't know. Like it's wrapped at least 3 times around her face. I'm gonna
So-
kill my family. I'm going to kill them so
Is
bad.
there anything else you guys would like to do here?
I don't know what my spells have done. You've not said, so I just was wondering. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
said anything.
You see that the ice magic is slowly starting to douse the flames a bit, but the problem is you can't exactly see inside,
Yeah.
and that is likely still burning quite a bit.
So I'm gonna get the ones that I can see as much as I can.
I also say in the morning I will do my water thing again.
Let's face it, we can't do anything else until the sun is up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go find some sleep
Okay.
and deal with it come morning. For all we know, the fire could be out by tomorrow morning because there's nothing magic fueling it anymore.
Okay. That's understandable. We'll check on it in the morning. Alright, and then we're gonna go to sleep. We're gonna find an inn and go to sleep.
Are we staying here or are we going to an inn?
We should
I
just-
don't feel like traveling back if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Plus, we should explore inside once the fire's out anyway. See if there's any evidence we can get.
it doesn't matter to me either way.
Then I'm gonna go to sleep right the fuck here.
Yeah, Gale's gonna go find the nearest really tall tree and just sit down next to it and go to sleep.
Actually, before that, Mercy's gonna drag the dead body somewhere so it's not around them.
Which one? I'm assuming you mean the one that didn't decompose into ash.
Yeah, the owner dude.
Kind of
like toss him in the woods. Just
Leave that at least a little nearby. I gotta log everything that happened.
He can stay nearby, but I don't want him beside me while I'm sleeping.
Actually,
That's fair.
I go over.
And I just want to pull
his
him like
body
over here.
and like check his pockets and shit to see if there's
Oh my god!
anything of note that could help us explain why. Oscar
when the
was
sheriff
back.
isn't looking.
I mean, I'll let the sheriff know that I'm doing this.
Say it to him.
Sheriff,
When Sheriff's
Yes.
not home.
mind if I check his person to see if there's anything on him that would explain why Oscar was so angry to him, to the point where he was angry enough to become a raging fire spirit after death.
You're certainly willing to give it a shot, but if you find anything, it stays as evidence, and anything he's got on him has to stay as well.
Of course. And I will loot the body.
All right. I believe in this case it'll be an investigation check.
Fuck.
Can I help him?
I thought you were casting ice on Lee.
I already finished that. I figured I was done with that.
No.
I saw that it wasn't doing much,
Yeah, it really won't.
so I finished. If you said that it's not doing that much,
It
then
really isn't. The inside of the building is still absolutely on fire.
okay. So I'm gonna help Cal with the investigation then.
Okay. You only get to roll. Well, yeah, sure.
I mean, does she not get to roll her own?
Well, typically I don't allow double investigation checks because you're looking.
I was
over
gonna give him the advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
Yeah.
looking over a body. Like, she's not gonna be standing over your shoulder going, "Look there."
No, I'm.
So, a 13 investigation, I'll allow it. You find that he has on his person a small pouch of about 100 gold. He has a small but sharp dagger, and he has some nice jewelry, a little bit of paperwork, which is now burnt. And he has some now ruined fine clothing.
Okay. I guess I'll. Is there anything salvageable from the paperwork?
Not really, no.
Even if I were to cast mending?
Absolutely not, because mending doesn't fix
I know, it was for the paper, but it would at
Doesn't
least
fix
clear
anything.
away the char somewhat.
And it doesn't fix burnt ink.
Okay, fine.
I keep saying this.
I know. Like, I
I'll
know,
ask
but it's
every
like
time.
I know, but it's more along the lines of the burnt ends that curled up a little bit. It would at least uncurl.
Oh yeah, it'll help with that, but the spots where like ink was burnt away,
Mm-hmm.
that's gone. Even if you cast mending on it, best you'll get is a blank page.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say there's nothing really, and I'll hand him the money and the dagger and everything.
All right. Oh, by the way, guys, I made a channel just for talking before Becca finds out that you didn't actually die, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called No Becca's Allowed.
Oh my god!
I want complete
Oh my
radio.
God.
I want complete radio silence from everybody,
Okay, that's
including that message I keep trying to delete from you, Jess.
Don't send things from my Discord without me knowing.
This time.
Jess.
I only sent one message.
Yeah.
Delete the "We Aren't Dead" message. I want to freak back out.
You do know I don't know
Yeah,
how to
okay,
do
I'll
that,
delete
right?
mine.
You have to do it on your phone.
There's
Hold down.
in Discord. I'm deleting right now.
She's definitely not
Um,
looking because she doesn't look when she drives, and it takes
Oh, I
an
know.
hour.
Oh, I know, and I just want to freak her out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, yeah.
Rebecca! Because you're so mean.
My stupid because like I think I got up and muted myself and then I forgot I muted myself, so I was like, why?
Oh God,
You're so fucking mean.
that's awful.
Terrible
I love it.
Oh.
people. Terrible people.
I hate all of
Alright.
you.
Okay.
Becca's gonna murder all of you.
Oh,
I am not participating in
Lulu.
this. I am not participating in this.
So okay,
Okay, but we need you to be radio silent.
yeah, like
I'm not
really,
gonna say anything.
any conversations about what actually happened, that goes in No Back is Allowed.
All
Question
right.
is Becca
Got it.
actually allowed in
Man, am I
Um,
glad my character
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to interrupt, but the reason I got up early is I got a phone call from my best friend, and I just want to tell everyone because I'm so proud of him. He got a full ride to college.
Hey, good for him.
Hey, congrats to him.
I'm sorry. I'm really proud of him.
Can my character sleep now so she's not like nearly dead?
Absolutely.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I believe
Whatever
that
tree that,
we'll
whatever
be
tree was.
picking this up
Okay.
next session. Let me talk. As we can then get Becca back and at least attempt to move on with the relatively full party.
Yeah,
Do
but
we
people
level
Jolly's
up?
missing next week.
I know.
And maybe Jill.
And maybe Jill.
I don't know.
Like, we're
And maybe Joe.
We'll do
Yeah.
what we can.
I don't know at this
Yes.
point.
Oh yes, everybody levels up.
Hey!
All right.
Hell yeah!
Hey, okay,
I can't wait for my next step now.
Go, go, go.